Oh, fuck me. Alright. Hey chat. I'm sorry I'm running a little bit behind today. I'm trying to set up my thing and it keeps crashing here. Hey, you guys are seeable now. I see you. Wow. Second, let me catch up to chat here. Ka-chow, what the fuck? Are we talking to Vinehelm? Hello, Sai. Hello, Ringo. Ah. I'm not seeable. I am real. I am not real. Oh. Oh, never mind. Sorry. I thought you were real. Clearly, I was mistaken. You're all just figments of my imagination. That much is true. Nothing is real. I've been in a coma for 5 years. Ah. Voices in my head. My God. How are y'all's weekends? My weekend was good. We just went, me and my girlfriend went to, what do you call it? The theater. We brought in a bunch of jello shots and spiked Gatorade, and we watched the new Resident Evil movie. We were expecting it to be really bad, and actually, surprisingly, it's not that bad. Like, I actually enjoyed the movie. There was a few, like, campy parts, but all in all, it was like a solid Resident Evil zombie movie. I have become sleepy to go to bed, but I've come to wish you a good night. Thank you, Vinny. Almost into the map. There we go. Alright. I'm gonna mute myself because I gotta listen to Tosha now. I'll see you guys in a bit. All right, we're about to start. Caught a fail. Thank you for the tier 5. Tier 5. Thank you for the tier 1 at 5 months, is what I mean. Could you imagine a tier 5 sub? My god. We're starting.
Please begin roleplay at this time.
Oh.
Scarlet. Slowly but surely, you feel a bit of light beneath your eyelids, and you realize that it's grown a bit warmer. I don't exactly remember when you went to sleep last night. All you know is that everyone was in such a panicked state. Nobody was thinking straight, and it's so unbearably loud. Your head hurts.
Yes, does it sound like I'm a robot?
While you were able to get rest on account of your body giving out on you,
Perfect.
for most of the day until the evening, there's going to be a constant dull throb in the back of your head. Just ever-present ringing from all
Good morning,
the
Colonel.
sensory overload.
Once again, I can already tell the heat has started to incinerate us inside the box.
Starting off.
Those noises drew close to the camp.
What happened last night?
Forming self-diagnostics.
There are footmarks and footmarks of these creatures that have followed closer.
Turn on. Meteora, turn on. Oh, okay. Awesome. That's cool. Good morning.
Good morning.
Adam, speak with the Colonel.
What happened last night?
Understood.
Fucking alien creatures appearing out of nowhere.
Lex, you glance over to your right and you see Scarlet up and about, clutching at her head slightly every now and then. I remember how one moment she
What was I doing
awake,
last time?
Next she was not. The entire night, her face was locked in a wince, rather than anything of comfort. You don't exactly know what precisely happened, but you know that probably meant she didn't get that enough sleep.
I need to check on the patients.
Specialist Galia. Good morning.
Hmm? Yeah, I guess you could say that.
I understand that there was an attack last night. I require your briefing.
Yeah, I can try to recall everything. Didn't get any sleep last night. And you can see there's that familiar rash, but it's super bad. Going on inside her face, on down.
Galia. You appear to be in a bad condition. Have you reported to the medical bay for treatment?
It's already been tried to be treated, it's not working, and it was enforcers. Stealth enforcers.
I see.
2 of them, they went in and out, probably half an hour.
Did they take anything?
Insurgent
As far
Hama,
as I know,
please
I do not
join me
believe so.
at the medical tent.
Did they leave anything behind?
But they shot one of our fellow rebellion soldiers was killed by them.
I see.
Other than that, they left.
The soldier that was killed, what was their name and designation?
I have no idea.
Understood.
My head. But there was also those creatures. Remember those foot tracks?
Indeed.
They were here in droves, moving about the entirety of the camp, and I saw one of them looking through me through a hole it made in the tent. I couldn't make it out, but I just saw one single eye.
Is it safe to say that they can see in the dark?
Probably, since they can move in it.
Understood. I'll keep an eye out for this. I am glad to see you're safe. Doing fine, Lieutenant. Just catching up on the
Good.
situation at hand.
I expect you to get back in the reins as corporal today and take control of your squad. To keep you informed, we have had enforcers on the ship.
Good morning.
Be careful when going alone. Make sure you take someone with you. They're scrambling comms whenever they're around.
Understood. I'll ensure that they...
Wildlife has already been abundant as well, so be careful with that.
Very well. Is Specialist Kerrigan still operational?
I believe they're going to do her surgery.
Ah,
Right.
the implants. Very well.
Mhm.
I'll check in on her after that. For now, get whatever rest that you need. And do a weapons check. And then come and find me again. I would like to do a patrol around the basin to make sure that nothing strange has happened overnight.
Is there anything that Vosh does as a,
Okay.
routine?
Thermoregulators. Detecting high intensity heat waves. It's going to be a scorcher.
Back to
You
where
know
it's
what,
supposed to be.
Just let her rip, dog.
Happy thoughts.
Colton, sir.
Never.
This is your call, Doctor. Yes,
Yes,
please.
If I may, do you mind if I assist?
You may exist. However, this is primarily Dr. Vanya's operation. I am simply here observing to make sure it all goes well. But you are more than willing to pick up a thing or two through her expertise. Excellent. A scalpel is a good choice to get around the corner.
Shotgun doesn't really do well in range, so I prefer to protect someone behind me.
Any abnormalities, soldier?
Not any, none of any that I've seen. It's just been fucking hot.
Understood. Please do let me know if you see anything.
Understood. Well, morning, Corporal.
Good morning. Engineer, I wish to speak to you.
I got time? What do you need?
Come this way. It's regarding the incident last night. I believe that there was a break-in. Enforcer specialists came in, then left.
Well, this is actually the first time I'm hearing about this.
Unfortunate. I wanted to ask you and see if there was anything missing from your supply.
And this was within the ship itself or out here?
I assumed it was up here. However, the actual details of which I am unsure. I will get further clarification on that matter.
Well, I'll still check the supply and make sure we're not missing anything. Thank you.
Very good. Dom was his name, Shane. Yes.
Anything I need to fix up?
Negative. I had to take a long charge yesterday, unfortunately, because of how I exerted myself during the skirmish.
I see. Alright. Well, if you need any repairs done, just let me know.
Understood. My volume is really high. Welcome, Turner. Tier 5 ascended sub is a whole new level of simping. My god. Could you imagine? What are the perks for tier 5? Meow meow. Thank you for the follow.
Easy enough.
Has he spoken to you about his plan?
Affirmative. He has
do you think?
completed the device that he needs. However, he has requested a moment to practice. He is also
I mean,
I've not gotten a chance to talk to her.
negative.
I was thinking, because this thing is set up to rebel frequencies now, rebel IFFs, that means the enforcers and such cannot get through it.
What do you need,
If
host?
we're able to trap him inside or into a single room with only one
I was
outside,
curious,
deploy
the
shield, and of course trap
infiltrators,
him into a limited
did they come up
space,
here to the
then
plateau or down to the
hopefully-
ship?
They did. Let's move away from this
This
conversation.
is a good idea. I will
They,
keep this in mind for the future.
First was sighted within the ship. They were looking for something. I'm not 100% sure if they found what they were looking for, but they went into our supply room, and I believe we're trying to take the blue vials that we have. Two of our privates were injured, and one was, well, there was a critical injury out of one of them, and one of them unfortunately passed and died. The other is being taken care of now. They were originally on the ship. There was two of them. And yes, they did come up here to the plateau. After a while, they left the area.
It was just 2 enforcers, correct?
From what we know, yes.
Unfortunate. We were unable to stop them.
Well, what do you think?
We are still here. So there is at least that.
Just be careful. They used Meteora to speak through her. So, if you notice anything out of the blue with your systems or whatever have it, make sure you inform one of us as soon as possible.
Understood. I have an additional query. Did they find what they were looking for? These so-called blue vials.
No, I don't think so. Colton took them all and has them stored in his chassis currently.
Do we know what they are for, or is that classified information?
Yeah, they're complicated, but I think what I've been told is they help clear the mind, but also they can help yourself stay stable. It's especially you ask Colton, he knows best about them.
A drug of some kind.
I think so.
I see. I will ask him about this. Thank you, Lieutenant.
Of course. I think he's in medical right now, just over there.
Indeed. They're assisting in Specialist Kerrigan's surgery. Rather, they are watching over them.
How's that going?
Unknown.
Okay.
If you'd like further details, I can get them for you after the surgery is completed.
I'm sure I'll get a debrief from the doctor, don't worry. But thank you, though.
Understood.
As you were.
And then placing the augmented eye on top of that chip. It should magnetize and then recalibrate itself as normal, connecting to the neurons.
So he's not an enforcer. He is a Federal Conglomerate special operations synthetic. An enforcer is a type of super soldier, essentially, within the Federal Conglomerate. They're the ones that have like the really heavy shielding, and like in episode 1, I think it was episode 1, they came into the ship and just kind of fucking walked forward, and our small arms and even our more heavy ordnance really didn't do anything to them. Those motherfuckers.
It'll attach to the magnet attached to the chip, which attaches to the neurons from the sockets, flesh, and cartilage. Then it should react to the brain stem cells correctly.
Specialist Galia, are you prepared to go on patrol?
As prepared as I can be. I was planning to ask Colton one thing.
The status of your rash.
What the fuck is wrong with me?
Do you believe it will hinder you?
Yeah. I am currently feeling like someone's digging a knife through my shoulder and neck. Very slowly.
Understood. Reevaluating situation.
And
For now, you will stay here.
Alright.
Ensure that Specialist Kerrigan gets a healthy recovery. I will find someone else to go on a patrol with.
Alright. And also, we might be planning on doing reconnaissance, or rather, mainly you and possibly Kerrigan.
I see. Very well then.
Scouting out where the conglomerate came from.
There's Colton now.
Perfect.
All right.
Always something to do, go ahead.
Oh, well, still busy then.
Unfortunate.
Rebellion, listen up. I don't want nobody going on the ship without permission from either me or Meteora or Colton.
Huh.
Hello! Welcome, Tie Boy. I do have a DMR. Don't I? This is like it's a single shot automatic rifle. Or is that semi-auto? No. I don't know. I forget the difference between semi-automatic and automatic. Lieutenant,
Sleeping in? Yes.
I would like to go on a patrol around the basin of the plateau. However, both of my squad partners are currently indisposed. Could I get you to assign someone? Ah, very well. I will do so. The pilot is unfit for patrol duty. Far too valuable of an asset.
I just put my head under my pillow.
Where are they? Good morning, Private.
Good morning. How can I help you, Corporal?
I have been granted permission to take someone on patrol with me on the basin of the plateau. I'm recruiting you in this endeavor.
Very well, okay. I just sat down to clean this, but that's no problem.
Unless if you want to recruit me. I'm up and out. I'm at a first patrol today.
You are our only pilot, correct?
Correct.
You are far too valuable to be doing patrol duty.
Understood.
I'm support for a reason, Phoenix. I got this. Let me just get my battery.
Yesterday I saw the bandits racing around in their jeeps yesterday. Did recommend to the lieutenants that we may want to coordinate with them to try to further relations.
At this juncture in time, that would not be unwise. Especially considering we would be going against enforcers. Very good, Private. On my 6.
Good luck, you two.
Thank you, Phoenix.
On your 6.
Heading out on patrol. Once we reach the base of the plateau, weapons must be hot.
Already ahead of you. Not the only thing that's fucking hot today.
Gunner hot. Good morning. I'd like to inform you that myself and the private here will be going on patrol at the bottom of the basin. If we do not return within 10 minutes or so, please make sure that the command knows, or radio for us on the comlink.
Roger.
Very good. Robo Patrol! Good morning.
I think you'd at least have the legs. If it kicked you above the belt, you'd still have your legs.
I just always reflexively check the chamber. I've done it 3 times already. Give me a moment. I'm doing a virtual scan of the surroundings.
Understand.
DM?
Yes.
Myself and Soda's character are going on a patrol around the base of the plateau. Just letting you know.
Okay. Understood.
Forgive me if this sounds rude, but after the other day, following the attack by the Federal Conglomerate, I overclocked my systems, and unfortunately had to spend an entire day powering up. It seems that the heat has done something to my random access memory has been somewhat corrupted. All of this to say,
How does
I have
that
forgotten many
sound rude?
names.
Oh, I see.
Horace, with the 13, as you crest the hill, you remember this was about the place where you had found that shattered container that had been mysteriously found nearby some rock formations. From this distance, you're able to see that it is still there, although most of the liquid seems to have kind of evaporated, but there's still a stain around the region of the shattered remnants. And even more so, those footprints are still all over the place, and they look just as fresh as they did the time you discovered it. The same kind of footprints that were seen around the upper level of the plateau.
No one has removed the safety risk that myself and Specialist Galia found the other day. It was right before the bandits came to negotiate, so it must have fallen off the radar. Help me dispose of this, will you?
I didn't know anything about it. Yes, I can do that. As for my name, it is Howie Zelas. Private Zelas works.
Private Zelas it is, then. Again, I apologize. It is not an isolated incident. Many of my memory banks as far as the names of our soldiers has, well, become inaccessible.
You know, for an infiltration synthetic, that's not a bad thing.
Indeed. I am sure, though, with time, once I am fully uncorrupted, I will be able to take care of that issue. This container.
Perhaps. What is it?
A small canister. Apparently they were doing some experiments up there and it failed, resulting in this. Also, you would probably smell a very strong, nasty odor.
Yeah.
Right.
That's disgusting.
Ensure to cover your mouth. It is not pleasant from what I understand.
No. The hell were they making?
Unknown.
And why did they just dump it in the desert?
They had Unit Alex throw it from the campsite. Not their smartest maneuver.
No, it really wasn't.
Do not worry. We will ensure that no further exacerbation from those creatures happens tonight.
Hopefully not. They are kind of scary. Though I have not seen them, but the name Sand Reaper doesn't exactly sound nice.
Sand Reaper. No, it is not.
Ooh, that's steep.
One moment, I must scan the local area once more for threats.
Very well.
Thank you for reminding me.
DM?
Yes.
Just so you're tracking, we're heading deeper into the desert to dispose of the canister.
Okay.
I can get on top of that in just a moment if you wish.
I am right next to them, don't worry.
No worries.
Processing. Scan complete.
Of course, as you carry this canister, you make note of the fact that, despite the fact that most of the liquid had evaporated from around it, picking up and handling it, there is a bit of this strange fluid that was in it that is now coating parts of your mechanical limbs, specifically where you're carrying it. Doesn't seem to be doing anything. It's not corroding anything. Doesn't look to be hurting anything. So you think it's probably not that big of a deal. It'll evaporate off in due time.
Private, remind me to sanitize my hand once we return to base.
The scent of the fumes from that is very uncomfortable.
I'm gonna maintain a little bit of spacing, Corporal.
Affirmative.
Those are very nice.
This rock formation up ahead should do the trick.
What the hell?
The sandstorm. Or do you mean something else?
No, that's what I was looking at.
Indeed. You've not seen it before then?
No, I haven't traveled this far out. The farthest I've gone is the or this way is our trek to the bandit bunker.
I see. Very well then. To inform you, the sandstorm is not to be answered. The debris it picks up and throws around is as big as a boulder at times, and going at exceptional speeds, it can rip a armored vehicle in two.
Okay, I'll remember that. I'm not usually dumb enough to walk into sandstorms, but even more reason not to.
Now,
So what are we doing with the chemicals?
he just starts flicking it around the basin of this thing. He's gonna leave it there. And he's going to just smear his hand that has it on there onto the rocks, leading out this way.
What is the point of this?
From what I understand, the bait attracts them, this scent. If we can expose it to more surface area, then they should be able to smell it out better, so to say.
So we're luring them away from the camp.
Exactly.
Alright.
I'll be unholstering my sidearm. I do not want to contaminate my weapon with this liquid. As I cannot smell it, I cannot know if I am going to attract those things.
That's fair, I guess. You may have gotten some on yourself carrying it, but I'm not completely sure.
Can you check for me?
Sure. Yeah, got a little bit on your hand. Maybe some on your chassis down here, maybe?
Perhaps I will have the engineer inspected once we return.
Alright.
No contacts. Good.
None that I can see.
When we return, rather on our way, we should revisit the old site, and if you still smell anything, try and cover it up with sand. I do not know if that will do much, but, well, it is worth a try.
I guess so. I'm no doctor, but I can see what I can do if, you know.
Well, fortunately, you do not require a doctorate to pile sand on top of a spill.
I guess that's true.
Container's no longer in his hands, but just the fact there's still that the residue from where it was being held. It's more tolerable, but it's not really doing you any favors with it. It is very noticeable.
Yeah, now that we've walked away from the containers, you still do reek of that. Perhaps it'd be best to see if you can get it cleaned off.
Affirmative.
As if the bright sun was the only thing making my eyes burn.
A scent can make your eyes burn.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to explain, but yeah.
Interesting. This was unknown to me. Is this a common biological trait? Or specific to your species?
No, it's common.
Ah, I am sorry. I apologize. I forget that most of you biological units do not possess the ability to climb as well as I can. I will attempt to give you
Slip every now and then.
smoother terrain options in the future.
I would appreciate that. I'm really gonna have to clean it.
This is the location, right up ahead.
Yes, this is where it was thrown from, right?
This is where it landed.
Oh, that's what I meant.
Yes.
The ground is still darkened around here. It's a little bit of liquid soaked into the sands. The smell of it is more pungent over here because it is not fully evaporated away. So, of course, it stings even more.
Yep.
But
This is where it's at.
the main container is no longer present, and there's only just a few broken, shattered remnants of the container from where part of it broke, embedded in the sand.
Yep. It's still pretty rough over here, but it should. I think it should clear up.
Understood. Should we attempt to break it up so that it evaporates quicker?
I don't know. You think that'd be a good idea?
Unknown. Instead, perhaps it would be wise to pick up one of these large flat rocks and simply lay it on top.
Well, Horace, what's your status on your sweep?
Wrapping up shortly.
if we bury it, then it won't evaporate as much. I think it would be a better idea to just spread it around and give it the most surface area possible, wouldn't you think?
Affirmative. Since I'm already dirty with this stuff, I suppose I will grab a rock and simply start digging around.
Alright.
I will attempt not to get it on myself.
As you begin to do this, Horace, and spreading around with a small rock to spread everything around, one thing you didn't account for was how deep into the sand some of it had soaked up, as parts of it get thrown up around into the air. There's a little bit of a cloud with a two. Now some of it seems to be coating not just around your arms, but like all along your front from the tainted dust cloud that has been thrown up.
Unfortunate.
It
is far deeper than I
kind of
anticipated.
thrown up in the air around you, and take a step back before any of the ambient wind blows at your direction, so none of it gets on you, Zealous. However,
you know what?
It is now spread around, and you don't really you dig until you don't see any more darkening of the sand underneath. So all of it has been surfaced, and hopefully with how hot it is today, it should go away finally, now that the source of the leak is no longer continually saturating the sands.
I'll have to report in for a scrub down.
That might not be a bad idea anyway.
Indeed. Shall we?
Yeah, let's go ahead. Do most of your patrols end up with you dealing with harsh chemicals, Horace?
Before or after I joined the the rebellion.
Rebellion, there is a vehicle coming from... What direction is this? Let's say... east? East from the plateau?
This way.
Say the ship is facing north?
Damn it. Never mind. Come on. We are going to hurry.
So they're coming from where we came from then.
We don't want to be caught out in the
There's
open.
one patrolling around the dooms. Be at the ready and be prepared.
All units, please be advised. A vehicle has been spotted. To the east.
Looks like we made it back just in time.
Agreed.
Right, you. Oh, Parker has said we gotta get you to set up a team for us to go in and cut the door in the to the engine room.
Affirmative. However, I have just finished dealing with the harsh chemical that has been attracting those raptors, and I am currently a bit covered in this stuff. I need to be wiped down before tracking it further throughout the base.
As Horace says this, all of you realize that there is a rather sharp aroma in the air coming from his direction, and it's honestly very unpleasant. It kind of burns your nostrils a bit.
He's gonna light. I'm just gonna fucking light a match.
God damn it.
Burn that smell away. Ah, fuck.
With a 3,
Get
it's not helping at all.
Go, get away, man. Get away.
Get up there and get cleaned off.
I'm afraid of bringing it into the base, and I'm unsure if it would attract creatures in the night.
Everybody, for the most part, everything's okay. You don't have to be on high alert. We think they're racing. But if they come near the base, make sure somebody knows.
Oh god, not even a match fucking helps.
Would one of you retrieve the doctor, or perhaps you? Or you're an engineer?
Say that again?
You are an engineer, after all.
That sounds like a you job.
Yeah, but not really dealing with this kind of thing.
Then find the doctor.
Let me see if I can find something up there. Let's wait here.
Yeah, I never thought I'd hear a synthetic ask for a doctor either. Not for itself, at least.
Lieutenant Fields, do you read me?
Yes, copy. What do you need?
I have a sit rep for you, near the base of the plateau.
Boy? All right. Okay. Meet me at the box.
Negative. Due to extenuating circumstances, please meet me at the base of the plateau. I'm stinky.
Hey, where the fuck is the base of the plateau?
Right there.
Oh. How you doing, horse?
As you approach him, you'll notice a very sharp odor.
Ah. Is this what you wanted me down here for?
I understand you want me to put a team together. I'm currently having the engineer fetch the doctor for a scrub down of sorts. While I was on my patrol, we found that same canister that was attracting those things from before. It seems that there was never an order to retrieve it, so I took things into my own hands. I took the canister farther away from the base, smeared it around on a farther away rock formation, and scattered the remains of where it was laying next to our base. Unfortunately, some of it has got on myself. I do not want to enter the base for fears of bringing the odor closer to home.
You found one in the base, or?
The canister was in its same spot, thrown where it was thrown, that way. That is what has been attracting the raptors. So,
I see, and where did you move it to?
farther up that way. Is that east, correct? Or is that north?
That's south. So this is north, that's east, that's...
Understood.
No, wait, that's east. Fuck, I'm stupid. Never eat shredded wheat. Yeah, that's... You get what I'm saying.
So that is north, or no? Or east?
No, this is north, horse. This is horse.
Then it is south. Very good.
No,
Then it is one rock formation to the south.
The heat's getting to me. Corporal.
I understand,
I've been out
Lieutenant.
here too long. You smell like shit. I don't want to have this conversation anymore.
Well, on the bright side, the raptor's problem should be gone. Wow, he really got some air.
Okay. He's dead. Christ almighty.
Northeast, southwest. I thought he said the front of the ship was north. So if the ship is pointing north, then I guess east would be more. I guess northeast would be better because that way is where the bandits come from, and calling the bandits east would be better.
Private,
Yeah.
will you check and see the status of this scrub down? I would like to get this over with.
Yeah, sure.
Ah,
I couldn't find anything special, so I'm just gonna have to tough it up and see if I can just get this stuff off of you.
soap and water should do it fine. Let's go down to the very base so that we do not attract anything up here. If we do it over here, it should run off into the valley and be further away from base. Alternatively, we can dig a pit.
Alright, oh god. Alright, let's see what I can do here. Hold still. Alright. First, I'm not going to use the water just in case there's a... I'm just going to use the rag real quick to see if that's enough to kind of get some of this off.
And I would like to use my focus point to help them if I can.
Well, because there's no dice roll in this particular action, but it's already been locked in. There is... You can see a bit of the rag becoming a bit dampened as some of it's on there, but the core of the issue seems to be the thin film of residue, and if anything, this is just spreading it around and soaking the rag up with some of it as well. So now you just have it spread around even a little bit more thinly, but the rag itself is now also carrying this substance.
Well, I'll ditch that rag for just over there, and I'll use a different rag that I will wet with water and see if I can get the actual spread out residue out now.
Understood. Now you may use your focus point.
Okay, I shall use my focus point to help him.
All right.
Horace, you are your systems susceptible to water at the moment?
Negative.
Okay, good. Just gotta make sure.
Right. What's the other cloth that you brought with you and are making your best attempt to get it off? Zealous, being familiar with what had happened, trying to point out the areas that were most effectively hit to provide a little bit of assistance in the matter. It is really hard to keep focus on it, as this close, it is not even just hurting your nostrils, it's making your eyes water a little bit with just how chemically pungent this is. And it is quickly soaking up into the rag to the point that you quickly realize that if you keep going with this, it will just start to spread around even more. With a 5+1 for a 6, some of it has been cleaned up, but there is still quite a bit more residue present, and it has helped a little bit, but nowhere near enough to the point where it's gone.
If you're not susceptible to water, are there any showers on the ship?
I mean, it's a civilian class in a way, like a civilian class ship that was meant for like long hauls. So, I mean, technically, but the odds of it being functional are probably pretty low, especially with the crash.
All right. Well, I managed to get some of it off at least, but I can't. I can barely see right now. Give me a second. Ugh.
In order to do anything more with it, Dom, you'd probably have to be able to hard identify what this is. And this is something that you have no earthly idea what it is.
Yeah. I might have to go talk to the I might have to talk to the chemist. Maybe they have a better idea how to clean this, or at least get it completely off. So I asked them before, but they didn't give me a clear answer. They weren't sure.
I see.
He might be. Yeah, you might have. It's not as bad now, but you're still gonna have that smell on you.
He's gonna pick up some. He's gonna dig into the dirt and try and find any kind of wet dirt, or even just normal ass dirt, and just start rubbing it on himself. I'll do what I can to mask this end for now. Thank you for trying.
You're covered in dirt and sand. Cool.
Yeah, hopefully we can find a better way to clean you off. We'll be able to deal with that dirt as well.
He's rubbing sand on himself.
As far as these rags, should we keep them away from the camp down here?
Affirmative. You should burn them.
All right. Let's see. Do I have any? Would I have anything to burn anything right now? Like, would you say I have like a lighter on me?
Would he have any reason to have a lighter on him?
Probably not. All right.
But I would.
Then there's your answer. Why would you have a lighter?
Because of my minor edge.
That's right. Yes, lighter.
All right. Want to burn these rags for me if you can?
Sure.
All right. Yeah, they're over there on the ground. Just now. Hang on. Before you put it right up to it, I wonder if we should do some sort of trail, because I don't know what this chemical reacts to fire.
Actually, you know what I'm gonna do?
You could let me do it. I'm synthetic. I do not think it would affect me. That works too.
True.
Putting your helmet on does help with the, it seems to at least filter out a little bit, so you feel better finally. No more burning nostril feeling. Your eyes aren't watering. Finally, a little bit of relief.
Ah, finally. I should be able to do this here.
If you want, Horace can burn it in case it has a violent reaction to fire.
We'll just find out right now, I guess.
Oh boy.
The lighter is lit and put down to the cloth. With a 15, it catches, and despite the fact that it is clearly a bit wet with liquid soaking into the fibers, it catches, and for a slight, ever so slight moment, Dom, that smell intensifies, but then as the rags finally become more blackened and start to break apart into ash, the wind carries it away, and there's nothing left but just burned out fibers, and even those start to just blow away.
Well, at least we got a decent amount of it off, but hopefully you'll be able to walk into camp at least and not cause too much
Indeed.
problems.
Perhaps you could just burn it off of my chassis, considering I am non-biological.
Do you want to try?
As a special operations unit, I should be made of very high-quality carbon fiber. Shouldn't cause too much of an issue.
Alright. If that's what you wish, let's see if it'll work.
I swear this fucking goes balls up.
I don't know if God.
I'm gonna step over
God, are you still here? enough of them.
Okay. Right.
Yeah.
One moment.
Well, since I'm made of
Sorry,
like,
I'm dealing with something stupid.
are we the stupid ones, or are you talking to us?
So,
Yeah.
here's... Okay, so you were trying to light the chemical and burn it off?
Yeah, because I'm made of like, probably like some high quality carbon fiber, steel alloy, whatever. So it surely wouldn't like actually do anything to my composition.
Yeah. It won't do anything in your composition. However, you did just note the fact that he was able to burn a rag with it. So
I mean, I'm only covered in like residue of it, right? It's not like. Anyway, go ahead.
yeah, but it's still a film of it on your body. So Zealous.
No, we did just adjust it.
Zealous. You with a 12 minus 2 for a 10. You put the flame up to it, and it does start to burn away, but it also lights up and the flame starts to spread up his body and all along his front rapidly because this liquid is in fact flammable.
I just sit there and wait for it to burn out.
Fire.
Okay, I sit and wait for it to burn out. Checking.
Give me your gun, so actually, you know what? I'm gonna take your gun off your back so it doesn't explode.
Yep, he
I'll take my gun.
takes the gun. Throw it away. Okay, yeah. Oh God, I'm glad it was just a 10. Yeah, this. You feel. Well, I was going to say there's a fire along the front of you. You feel very uncomfortable, as much as a synthetic can be. But fortunately, it doesn't seem to be too bad to the point where anything seems to be problematic. And since the liquid did not seep under anything, the flame does not spread to the interior of your body. So, after a little bit, the flame finally dies down. You feel like your internal core temperature has gone up a decent degree as it burned off. But other than that, it seems finally that the aura in the air is gone. Although, dear God, that looked kind of terrifying.
Checking internal temperatures.
I'm really glad you didn't.
Internal temperatures elevated. Resorting to auxiliary movements only.
I'm really glad you didn't decide to start screaming.
Why would I scream?
This elevated temperature does make you feel, in a way, slightly lethargic, as the power draw to keep everything operational at these elevated temperatures has increased. There will be some residual slowness as a result of this until things start to cool off, as the air right now is not in any way conducive to cooling down.
I might attempt and see if I can go on that ship in order to cool myself down. Go ahead.
All right. We should go find. We'll have to go find Jenkins, because that was originally what we're going to ask you for.
Understood.
Because we're going to go cut open that door.
I did see people going in there while we were doing this.
Perhaps they already went inside.
I could radio the lieutenant.
Oh, there they are. Or that's Crest at least. And Jenkins.
Oh, that's Jenkins. Seems they have not gone inside yet.
This is one of those places Colton didn't even tell me about.
Horse
Specialist
has
Kerrigan,
been dealt
hello.
with. He no longer smells.
Good, because we're about to have a fucking derby race, bro.
A derby
Oh, I thought we
race.
were gonna go cut open the door.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna ride shotgun with
The door-
Phoenix. We're gonna race with the Outlanders.
Do you want to do it after
We
the
have
derby
orders.
Aye. Well, this could get us information. I know I'm not going to be driving, but it'd still be fun. Besides, they're wagering a map of the area. That's pretty fucking useful. I think logistics will understand that.
Report it to the commanding officers then.
That's what they're doing. We do have all day, literally.
All right. Well, I guess find out from Jenkins. We did, I guess, figure out a team for it until then.
I'll report to Lieutenant Fields and see what he wants to do. And let him know that I'm now operational once again.
You certainly don't smell like the wrong end of a badger.
I will unfortunately have to regulate my temperature, at least until I cool down.
Yeah, keep an eye on your central core. Don't push it too hard. Unless you can
Understood.
find someone to cool you down real quick.
Fire-covered horrors, let's go.
I must have
Also, I checked their supplies. Nothing's missing. in
Meteora.
particular.
Excellent.
Can you
At least on the plateau.
She's probably just in the box. We could have just walked our head.
Yes, Lieutenant.
And brought her.
Where are you?
I am currently on the eastern side of the plateau.
I can't be bothered to go there. Can you come to me? You come to me.
Affirmative.
I'm on a rock.
What is your
Thank you,
location?
Thank you. I'm on a rock. Somewhere.
At the front of the plateau.
Near the
sir.
box. At the front of the plateau.
Lieutenant.
Understood, Lieutenant.
Yes, hello.
Lieutenant,
The
Meteora,
odor has been
come here for a
dealt with.
second, please, I need to talk to you. Sorry.
Can you shut the fuck up? What did you say?
The odor has been dealt with.
Location on the planet.
Wonderful.
There's a slight wavering around him as he says this. In the same way that elevated heat would cause the look of a mirage, the slightest hint of smoke.
Is he about to burst into flames?
It's fucking hot, okay? I can't think straight when it's this
No.
hot.
Oh, no,
him?
that one.
Negative.
Don't worry about it.
Oh, wait, he's
you,
about to burst into flames.
Oh,
Greetings.
Fuck me for not seeing that.
Alright, I guess I can breathe.
go get yourself in
Alright.
some shade, horse. Looks like you're
Understood.
about to bust.
Miss Kerrigan.
Alright.
Yes.
Right here, yes.
We met with the
Don't
groups,
mind
with the
me pulling you
jeeps.
to the side real quick.
Hold on, this is
And-
very important.
Well,
We
talked to them
asked them
about
to do a Doom
having-
Racer derby thing with us, and they
Can you not-
we have a.
What the
I've
fuck?
just
One at
let
a
you
I
time.
know what you're
You
saying.
fucking
let me
idiots.
see this is why you let me tell. Okay, if we win, well, first let me tell. If we lose, they would want a creative medical. Though, if we win, we will be given a map of the area.
Oh my god.
So-
What does this map include?
If I may input here as well. This is one of the few planets that I never got to see with Colton. Is the only place where outposts were built that I don't know about.
Doesn't Colton have a map of the area in his
No. The old
Negative.
Colton.
He has
When he
information about
when he was
the
flesh and blood lad. When he was
Oh,
flesh
I
and
don't
blood.
want to make this
Federal
decision, Meteora.
outpost.
I need you to make this decision for me. Please.
All
Thank
we're
you.
asking is to race with them. in a
Previously,
Doom
I have
race
been
in
able to make
exchange.
topographical scans of the local area based on the thingware that I use.
Oh, there's 3 of them now.
Any information is good information. That is just my opinion, though.
Did we decide if we're expecting
Where
them
the
or not?
Did.
I don't know.
But we
I don't know. Did they say they were coming back?
When you saw the map, what you saw of the map, being as you're from the dunes yourself, you know that having fancy lines all over the place is just a distraction. What you did note were
Lieutenant,
key
stinky
points
gone.
stated about the paper, which would indicate key points on the map.
Topography is not going to do a lot of good if we don't know what's worth looking, and that's what they marked on that map.
Of course, that
But
is
they
why I
want a-
asked what the map was.
They want a
it was
whole crate of
map key
medical
points.
supplies?
They didn't ask for a whole crate.
How much?
Did they say?
You
They didn't
ask-
specify an entire crate.
They said a box, which I assume means a crate.
I mean, we could just give them a box. They didn't specify crate.
Oh, are they coming in?
Crate box, whatever the fuck. And it's still a lot of medical supplies that we're giving up.
Lieutenant,
For a map.
Lieutenant, they're coming up
Possibly.
here.
A
What?
vital map,
Who?
sir.
They're coming up here. The
Oh,
And that's only if we
Minister.
lose. That's only if Phoenix loses.
We got company.
Well, it's most likely
They're
the
waiting for
ones
us,
that want to-
probably.
They're waiting for us.
Do you recall they were intending to take these medical
Yeah.
supplies the day before yesterday, weren't they? Either they come here and
Yes,
take them by
that
force, or
is
take them under
actually-
these circumstances. These circumstances are with less heat and with less punishment.
This is about the
Stay
Perhaps it could build rapport.
Two familiar faces stand at the base of the mountain.
We need the lieutenant's authorization first.
The lieutenant needs authorization. Oh no.
Should we go get them?
I mean, we were the ones who talked to them first. Are we? We good to go down?
I am unable to give authorization. You will need to ask Lieutenant Fields.
Well, he's already fucked off. Well, why don't we go?
You have communications equipment.
I mean, yeah, we could talk in the walkie-talkie.
God damn it.
You got comms?
Exactly.
Give me a second.
Thank you, Alex.
Just talk in the comms.
Fields, we good to come down with you. This, you know, the three of us talked them before.
I bet he's
Silence.
pissing him off.
Oh,
Don't you wanna
undoubtedly.
bet?
Paging Lieutenant Fields.
That's not a bet. That's a guarantee.
I see that that Jeep just slipping through our fingers right now.
People are good enough at racing.
Did they say they'd give you the truck?
No, we can
No,
borrow it.
I'm.
Hey, you got any fuzzy dice? You look like a lady
Fuzzy
that's got
dice?
fuzzy dice. Yeah.
I'll find some and I'll trade you for the eyeball.
Wait, I could put the fucking eyeball on the mirror.
There you
Yes.
go. Now that's
Well, I'm doing
that's a
that.
fucking
Fuck
new
you, it's
ornament.
Oh my.
That's style.
Wow,
Now
we had a deal.
Now
we had
that's
a deal.
a fucking
That's
new
outlander
ornament
shit.
for you. That's outlander. That's
Ugh.
style. That's
Hell
a good
yeah.
look charm. That's
Hell yeah,
that's
it
a
is.
good look charm. Last only. If he fucking says no.
How do you mean? Focuses on communication like an asylum RP? How do you mean?
I'm sure the bandits will let him drive.
I mean,
I swear, if he is driving, if he's going down there to drive himself and not allowing me to drive, I swear that.
Isn't this how? Honestly, isn't this how bad shit
I can
happened
hear
last
it
time?
now.
You
He's
didn't
probably
talk
down
to
there
them
trying
and
to
they
barter
did.
and be like, hey, so what do I gotta do as a lieutenant to get one of these things?
I'm also starting to wonder if Lieutenant Fields took the comm link out of his ear.
Ah, I see. That could be cool. Hmm.
Lieutenant, are you forgetting that they talked to Jenkins?
I even
They
had
liked
her.
him.
I even had her. I even had her mind.
and they talked to him.
Mind fields.
Oh no.
That our first mission is to
Alright, my
build
battery.
relations with the civilian populace.
Do bandits count as civilians?
They are civilians.
I
of
would
this
think
area.
so.
Correct.
Right?
Affirmative.
He's coming back.
Oh.
No, we are not.
No.
Kerrigan, please.
Fuck no.
Look. We got a joke in the we got a
there
joke
he
in the
is.
constructions fields that
Phoenix,
demolitions is
sir.
just licensed terrorism.
Congratulations, you're racing today.
Oh, look at that.
Hell
Do we
yeah.
have any alcohol?
Yeah, we do.
I believe that's in Sarge's stash.
Oh, go
I
get
got
it.
some.
Oh, you got some.
suggesting
There you go.
Get me a whole glass.
I can give you a bottle. I'll do you one better.
When in Rome,
There you
do
go.
as
Bottle,
the
yeah.
Romans do, wherever Rome is.
We'll go down
Did he make
together in
that
a
offer?
second.
Fuck is wrong?
Up to me.
You better be good at what you do, okay?
The gods will forgive you for this misinformation
drove that
today,
ship.
but only today.
Dr. Vanya, you talking about your cough and, well, possibly coughing up blood. If you cough up any blood within the next while, my recommendation would to be sitting out of things like PT for the moment until we can truly figure out what's causing that.
I can tell you what's causing it. I'll tell you later. How about that?
That would be nice. Yes.
All right. Thanks.
I'm not sure what you're asking. Specialist Kerrigan, where did you
I
acquire
got
an
a
entire
dune
bottle?
derby to go race in. I don't know. They asked for it.
Is that the one that
Oh wait,
Sarge?
did you say where did I acquire it?
Yes.
That's for me to know, sir.
Negative. I'm your commanding squad leader.
On your own time. Hannah.
What?
We do not want to
Give it
drink
to
and
me.
drive.
A great attempt.
Let's
I
go.
wasn't drinking it. What the fuck do you think of me?
Please do not damage the shield generator.
Don't put it down.
Insubordination noted.
He's already pinned.
No, my back's broken.
I can't believe he's dead.
Reprimand to be given upon mission completion.
I guess this is mine then.
No, it's mine.
See, he's fine.
Repair his back, it's fine. It magically healed.
Dude, I can't do the charades. I don't ever know what they're saying. I don't ever know what mutes are saying. Ever. I just can't. I'm actually pretty good at charades, though, I think. I just don't know what. I just think it's just because. Just trying to do it in VR is especially handicapping, you know? So I'm like sitting like, what is this? What does this mean? What are you what are you referencing? Go flipper bunk. What does that do? What does that mean? Is that a military thing? It'd be hilarious to give her like a traditional military punishment. Oh, in basic, they destroy your bunk if you fucked up. Oh, and reinspect it, I see. Wait, like reinspect it, like look for, got it, like looking for contraband. Just into the shade. Oh.
As a DM note, the heat is now at its highest. It is sweltering. Shade is advisable. However, if you wish to risk sun cancer, go for it.
Sun cancer.
Also be angry, and that is all.
Oh, that's all.
Now we can watch the race and not die.
Affirmative.
Is it comfortable to sit like that?
I'm simply sitting how I see biological units sit, to make them feel more at ease around me.
Right. What do you make of this race? Do you think it's up for our current position?
Well, gathering further intelligence of the area would be quite a boon, I'm sure. And I am guessing that the lieutenant has wagered a bottle of alcohol instead of a crate of medical supplies. Seems that they may have taken that bet.
That's amazing. I prepared a pseudo box with half of what they would usually get if they were to take. So that's good that they won't need to take any of it.
Well, let's not count our eggs before they hatch. I am only working off of conjecture. It could be that he made a massive blunder and needed the alcohol to smooth it over with them. He is, after all, not an outlander.
I should speak to them next time.
Jenkins should be the one to speak to them, as has already been demonstrated. But unfortunately,
Not if he's messed up.
Jenkins did not mess up. It was Fields that was speaking to them earlier.
Oh. Well then yes, Jenkins should be the one to speak to them. Fields is the one that messed up. I thought I said Jenkins messed up. It's like, oh no, that's our only hope.
Again, conjecture. It could be all fine, for all I know.
I just hope no one gets hurt in this race.
Affirmative.
What
Speaking
do you
of,
make of the creatures?
the
Do you
creatures.
see them?
No, but the creatures were lured here because of that stench from the vial that was made and thrown overboard the other day. That is why they've been coming in droves.
I see.
I was unaware that it had been, well, that it had not been recovered. So I took the liberty this morning of going out and moving it over to that rock formation there.
And I don't know where the fuck you are, but what are you doing? You hurry the fuck up.
Hopefully that helps.
Indeed.
How hard is it to find your missing eye?
I further spread around the, well, substance it had soaked deep into the sand, so it should evaporate by tonight.
My fear is that these creatures are now aware that organics are on this plateau. They're going to keep coming back in the night to eat more. Already eaten our dead. It's one benefit you have over us. There's no real food chain for you guys. You're all kind of the same, except you vary in size and how many guns are attached to your body.
That is not all entirely true.
There's a
Our
hierarchy in
biggest,
synthetics.
well, there is. We are
All of you from the
destined on
plateau,
our-
your engine's beginning to rev as the 3 vehicles start up. It would seem they intend to do a single lap to learn the route around the plateau before the initial race, just to be fair. This should be exciting.
There is always a hierarchy when it comes to synthetics. However, that is a hierarchy of command. No. The biggest predator to a synthetic is obsolescence. Once there is no longer a use for you, you are deleted, repurposed, recycled, or destroyed.
So curious. Do you ever, think for yourself?
Affirmative.
What do you
After
do?
all, I joined the rebellion. Of course, I am
So you were
beholden
in
to
order.
my... No. Of course, I was captured first. An EMP grenade disabled my kill switch, which was meant to activate should I be captured. Fortunately, they were able to subdue me. And while some rewiring of my systems was necessary in order to ensure that my own chassis did not betray me, I came to the logical conclusion that no one should be serving under the, well, those shape-shifting beasts. One of my primary...
I just find it curious.
I was simply going to say that one of my primary objectives is to ensure that the civilian population remains unharmed.
Of the rebellion.
All civilians.
All civilians, even these bandits.
Bandits are not civilians, not by my instruction. We might label them as civilians, however, they are, to me, to my own database, a hostile combative force. I am, after all, a special operations synthetic. I was designed to locate and assess threats, find them and kill them.
Right. I did know that. You'll have to tell me sometime how you came to join the rebellion then. Most curious part.
I could tell you now, if you have the time.
Yes, there is nothing much to do until the sun goes down and we prepare to be eaten by the wildlife of this planet.
Horace, come
Ah,
in.
a joke.
Meet at the box, please.
Just kidding.
Never mind. Perhaps this evening or something. Or after this talk.
Sure.
On my way.
I'll be here.
Okay, Horace. I got the go-ahead from Lieutenant Fields that you and I are going to be scouting out the area that the conglomerate came from. Looking for a gate.
Understood. A gate.
Yes. I heard one in the distance when they were first approaching us to figure out who we are, and I heard them past the sandstorm.
You heard them from that far.
It wasn't that quiet.
Strange. But how are we to get past the sandstorm?
There's a area past it.
I see. Are we to do this
On
now?
the other side to the right. We can do this now while the bandits are doing their race.
Is that what the lieutenant has
That'll
ordered?
be. He has given us the order, and for anything to be run by him and keep in contact with him of anything that we find out there.
Understood. I will radio him now.
Alright.
Page Lieutenant Fields.
Well, did somebody say horse? Was that to me?
Yes. Are we to...
Sorry, say again.
Myself and Specialist Galia, are we to do that mission now?
Yes, but make sure you're in close contact with me at all times. Do not do anything without my say, okay?
Affirmative. Heading out now.
Be safe.
Let's be on our way.
Good. We can speak about it after the race.
Specialist Galia, is all of your gear ready for combat?
I would like to get out of the sun as well.
Keep this for the fucking matchstick when it comes back.
We will walk and talk.
What is it?
It's the pilot's helmet.
Sorry about that. I had to notify.
Alright, I'll follow. Miss Peach,
Ah,
yes?
very well.
Yeah, we should probably wait till the bandits are out and about on their race. But my gear is all prepped and ready.
Understood.
I can probably wait right down there.
We will take up post on this first sandbag.
Mm-hmm. The moment they begin racing, we can start scouting out.
Affirmative.
It'd probably be wise for us to go into the command link so our feed is recorded.
Indeed. Moving to command link now.
Same here.
Mm-hmm. I know what you're getting at.
That's the reason. Yes.
We just wanted to move to the command link because we're going to go on that mission.
Understood. We'll pull out of here.
Excellent.
I am tracking what you guys are doing, though, so, have you already head out, or are you still in base?
We're waiting for the bandits to move on so that we can go without them kind of understanding what we're doing.
Understood. I will just go into on-call, let me know when you're leaving.
Sure.
Understood.
Looks like they're beginning.
Very good.
Shame we won't have Kerrigan, but she's busy dealing with the bandits, so it works out.
Indeed.
They begun.
We're not going to want to get caught on their way back, so we'll go the way of the spores.
Yeah. We should probably let God know real quick.
God knows.
Alright.
Keep a healthy pace, but do not exhaust yourself. Oh, let them know we're heading out, yes. Good idea. Mind your step.
I'm trying to be careful. Thankfully, my pain in my shoulder and neck is lessened thanks of Doctor, the Cryonium one.
Very good. We'll move to this high vantage point, and then take a look around from here.
Yep.
Weapons hot.
Even from this far away, the distant sound of revving engines can be heard all across the desert. That race is making quite a bit of noise.
Looks like it's a good thing we're heading out then. White noise to mask ourselves.
Potentially, yes. But they'll have made noise and will already have left back to the plateau, meaning that eyes will be drawn to this location.
That's true.
Cover my approach. I'm going to head up to the top of this hill and see if I can see anything.
Alright.
Looking out from this vantage point, there is, towards that way, ironically the same position that the trucks passed by right in front of your vision, where despite the fresh tracks or just left, there are some that seem to be vaguely present, leading off in a direction that, at least from where you can make them out, is more directly towards the FOB. Presume that these were not left by the race, they were left by something else.
So there are tracks heading towards our FOB from that way?
Yes, from about, like, that direction where I'm pointing.
Got it. Specialist Galia, proceed past the mound. I'll meet you on the other side. On the left side. I saw the trucks pass. They cut across that way, but more interestingly, there are tracks leading back into the desert. They head from that way to our FOB, which means it must be our enforcers.
Well, here's the thing, they came on foot, and they left on foot.
Indeed.
And they did try to employ a trick I already knew.
A trick?
Following our footsteps, making it look like they aren't being seen.
I see.
They also were using the infrared that you have, but theirs isn't broken.
My infrared works just fine. It's just... Do you mean my stealth?
Well, I mean, from what Colton has said, that you can only be voluntary still while using it, or else you'll be seen.
Yes. Infrared, though, is the sensory apparatus that allows me to see heat. The stealth suit is a different
The stealth.
entity.
That's what I mean.
Very well.
Yes, as they were moving at full speed.
We're passing where those trucks came through just now.
That's good.
Another spore cluster.
At this spot, the wind starts to whip up quite a bit as you see you're approaching the very edge of the sandstorm. Any closer approach would be ill-advised, as even from this far away, rocks and dust can be seen being thrown up into the air. Up ahead, however...
Oh. The god left.
God! No!
God? No.
Hello?
Where did God go?
Over here,
God?
where the
Right
orb
here, right
is.
there. There's God. You just disappeared.
Right about here are the tracks that Horus had spotted from up here. The sand is a bit more disrupted over here, but you can see a number of boot prints from that haven't seemed to be swept away by the winds. Perhaps just this slight incline protecting them from the winds of the sandstorm nearby. But curiously enough, though, it seems for the most part, the footprints just start. They don't really... There is nothing that's indicating that they were walking from anywhere particular. They just start right here and head off this way. Similarly, the same signs of disruption from the vehicles that were seen in use by the Federation seem to just start around here, and there is not really any sign. The vehicle seems to come a little bit further back, maybe about like here, but there is no obvious location that shows where they went or where they came from, other than just this is about where the marching seems to have begun.
Does infrared pick up anything underneath the sand?
No, it does not.
I'll radio this in.
Do so.
Lieutenant Fields.
Host, Speak. What do you need?
Please join the command link for a debriefing. Or rather, a briefing. We have located the source point of the tracks. They appear to just suddenly stop near the edge of the sandstorm.
Just so you know, the scavengers have finished their race, so whatever you're doing, pick up the pace.
Understood. I have a theory that perhaps, since they have this loud gate mechanism that was heard, that beneath the sand is perhaps a tunnel that leads beyond. But I cannot confirm this. Not with my equipment.
Alright, good job. Return back to base when you feel like you've got enough information.
Understood. I don't believe there's much to be gained here unless we try digging. But I don't know how deep their facility might be. If there even
I
is
don't
one.
know, but you can hear it from the plateau. That is something to be note. I can possibly look around the surrounding area, just in case.
Very well, let's do as such. We will need to delete our tracks on the way back as well. That will be of utmost importance. We don't want them to know that we've found this place.
Yeah. God, there's more of this fucking desert everywhere.
Indeed. From what I understand, the entire desert, or the entire planet is a desert.
So the storm continues all the way up there.
Indeed.
Looking out straight ahead, there doesn't seem to be anything else of particular note. The only thing is just how loud the sandstorm is from this position. That this is probably the maximum distance you can get close to it before it starts to be at risk of getting hit by debris from it.
We should report back. Let's destroy our footprints as we go. And put the safety on my rifle and just take the butt of it and just start dragging it to cover my feet prints.
All right.
Same here.
I'll just put it on there.
Retracing my footsteps.
Make sure to make them in a sort of dusted pattern, that way it doesn't clearly appear that there is a trail.
I'm retracing my footsteps. Don't want to give them away that we've went past it.
Indeed. We don't need them to know that we are onto them.
Yes. Though, I doubt they only have one. They might have multiple. But we
Multiple
don't know the
enforcers?
locations of the other.
Or hideouts?
Oh, multiple entrances into this desert area.
Likely.
I doubt they would leave just one. They'll bottleneck them into a very poor way of getting into the area. They would have more than likely have a sally, just in case of such a thing happening.
Potentially. If the planet's geometry allows for that.
Well, they have something to get in.
I am more interested to know that if the conglomerate knows that we are here, why have they not simply sent a suborbital beam to destroy us all?
Because apparently the enforcers were looking for something.
I see.
Stealth enforcers are trained in looking for something, specifically items of importance or intel, and they get in and out quick. Perhaps they didn't find what they were looking for.
Understood.
Or they couldn't find it yet.
It is likely they will try again.
Oh, they will. They only sent in 2. Though, if they were to send in a full squad of enforcers, we would all be dead.
Also
They don't
very
have their
true.
plasma shields up.
I don't believe you came this way.
No, we came along this. I came along this way.
I'll meet you at the bottom.
There we go. Perfect. The rest of the tracks will more than likely be disturbed by the winds of the storm nearby, so they'll be covered.
Indeed.
Oh, we know they have an elevator going down.
It is highly likely that they have an entire network of facilities to get around the planet with ease.
I mean, they do have an outpost on the planet with a means of getting ships from orbit or people from orbit down to the planet.
Indeed.
Pause. At this time, as you are moving back toward the forward outpost base, you didn't hear it at first, and it started as what you thought was just the sandstorm that you were leaving. Now you hear it more clearly, rumbling under the ground, and it's coming from behind you.
Does it sound like it's getting closer? Or is it just from where we came from?
Oh, yes. You could see it. It's coming for you.
Run.
Oh, fuck. Run. Go.
It quickens the pace. It continues.
You go ahead. We'll split up.
This rumbling cracks the sand beneath it. It seems to avoid the stone pillars entirely and go around them, as the soft sand seems to be where it travels through the fastest to be hunting you.
breathing noises. MP3. Forgetting yet you are a synthetic entirely. However, you are just fast enough to meet the pace of this foe as it travels underground. It doesn't seem to be able to catch up. Not with ease. It's avoiding all the hard stone. This foe has sensed that its prey has no longer moved in this area. It assumes you have climbed the rock. It knows you are here, but doesn't seem to emerge just yet, whatever it is. However, rolling perception. Enemy's favor. One moment, please.
Are you on your way back?
With a 6, -2.
Negative.
It will sense
unknown contact.
Serena.
Unknown contact. What did it look like?
I fire a shot into the ground as soon as I see it leaving.
Something's burrowing through
Very
the
well.
fucking
You
desert.
fire a shot.
Shots fired. Report
and
back to base now as
this
quickly as you can.
emerges.
Double time. Do you need assistance?
Sand Raptor. Firing.
You fire into it, it burrows under the ground, quickly avoiding the shot as it glances off of its exoskeleton or what seems like a very hard shell.
Horse, do you need assistance?
Affirmative.
Affirmative?
It's burrowing under the sand.
What direction did you come from? Behind the
Base of the plateau. Down the path.
Understood.
Avoid the sand. It does not like hard surfaces.
Just to be clear, you went down the front of the plateau, right?
Affirmative.
Towards the ship? 10-4. We're moving now.
It's trying to take out the... It's going for the team going inside. Come on. Get on a rock, now! It went inside. It's gone inside.
It might be that fucking creature.
Requesting immediate support inside the ship.
Understood. Go now. There are people already inside the ship.
Real quick, one moment. With a 10, the thermal lance is hitting its hide. It's hitting it hard, but it attempts to bite thermal lance, and it bites it just around the nozzle to get the heat off of its shell. It does not back down, and it is stronger than you.
Is it just taking the thermal lance down the
Alex
gullet?
are about to enter the ship.
No, it's not. It's biting it on its side.
Lieutenant Fields,
So right along here. There you go.
Can I take an action?
Maybe now is a good time to...
Sure, you may take an action.
I wanna-
What is your action? I'll allow one action to
Put my gun in its eye and just fire.
Alright, you should put the gun in its eye.
Careful,
With an
you
11,
fucker.
you fire into its eye and it collapses on the ground, reeling in pain.
Alex, can you just put your foot on it? Put your foot on it, Alex.
It's got a hard shell. You have to aim for soft spots.
And Zelas entering the ship now.
With the thermal lance, it finishes it off with a very clean, decisive blow. It dies. Being held down by Alex and the thermal lance going through its gullet. It is dead.
Spread out, no crossfire. Spread out.
Fucking hell.
What was that?
The fuck was that,
might be the
horse?
fucking
You can't help but
creatures that
feel it
came
was
through.
crying out for help in its last moments. Weak cries.
I was hoping it'd be a worm.
Calling out for reinforcements, it seems. It's a raptor.
We might want
Those things that have been attracted in the night to that smell.
Hey, quiet
General
up!
perception. General perception. Those of you looking at the body, look at the feet of the creature. The shape of it matches those footprints that have been spotted on the plateau perfectly. This is what was around.
Alex,
Yeah,
I want you
that's
to
what
get this
was
thing up
making
and send
those
this to
noises that
Meteora
night in the
for
fucking camp.
being diagnosed, please.
Well, that's nice.
For further research.
And that's probably the bigger ones. Or the smaller ones.
That's a big one. Man.
It seems we were followed back during our investigation. Only the one. But we should not stay here in case it has a path.
This is Alex. I am returning to the plateau with the specimen in question to be examined.
Alright, enemy was taken care of. Please, everybody be on
I
alert.
doubt it.
Head back down to normal comms.
Lieutenant, permission to take Specialist Galia and accompany the team inside, just in case.
Understood.
Thank you, sir. Come on.
I was hoping to be a worm.
We're going to accompany you, myself and Specialist Galia, just in case.
I think we gotta hold our position.
Yep. Squad leader?
Hold position. Hold position. Something's being DM'd.
Oh.
Fuck.
Oi, bot boy, you good?
Let's hope there's no more of these fucking
You
things.
see him almost fall over in a faint, extremely nervous and frightened, but he seems to have composed himself.
Also, DM. Doing a once over this? DM? It was right here.
He was here and now he's not.
He put you on hold.
By God. I called God on my cellular device, and all I got back was elevator music.
I just hope there's not another one of those in here already.
Prepare yourself for the worst outcome. I have a feeling we are not alone.
Well, I gotta do
That thing chased us in from outside. Apologies. I tried to divert it away, but it came in following all of
The
you.
back of the group.
Can squad leader say me or hear me?
It was just bad timing.
Did you say something?
Just letting you know I'm here, sir.
Ah, understood.
I think you need to call God.
Glad to have the team back together.
Dad.
Yep.
Yeah.
This is technically your role.
Fuck, I'm
Kind of bummed they're
tired.
not worms.
Being sleep deprived did not help.
They have a thick, armored shell, and they like to burrow.
Have those babies for miles.
It's really hard to hear in this map.
Apparently there are sandworms.
And
on
why
the
are
planet.
you so loud?
Wait, who found that out?
Meteora.
Oh shit.
So we gotta get there.
So we have
And it seems
those
like
are the sand reapers.
Probably for the best. We don't know what's down there.
Hopefully those were the biggest ones.
I'll be staying back for.
Hopefully.
Oh, that's a good point. Oi.
But it would seem.
How
they
much did it
dig
take to
through
bring
the
them down?
sand.
Stay with us.
A lot.
Like an armor or anything?
They are covered in
Their
it.
entire outer body.
Hold on, we're
His
given a
armor.
fair warning. What?
Aye. It's good if you'd listen to this. Once we're there and I'm cutting away at this, don't look at the fucking tip of this fucking cutter. It'll make you go blind even if you close your eyes.
Oh, noted.
Aye.
I feel like that should be common knowledge. Maybe you should, like, make that an announcement.
Not everyone has common knowledge, Kerrigan.
Well, no, I'm saying, like, you should make it common knowledge, because I sure as hell didn't know.
So are we?
Right, let me...
We were told to hop out of the command link, right?
Blinded me and I was looking away.
Aye. What are we told? Because I didn't hear fucking nothing.
Oh, I thought someone,
Multiple contacts coming towards the ship.
Oh,
the sound is being picked up.
We might want to move.
Excuse me.
Move.
Excuse.
What's going on?
Wait, what's happening?
Something
should
coming
move.
into the ship.
More than likely.
We should move into the choke points.
You all need to get into the command link now, if you're not in it.
Zayla, set up watching the door. Notify when you come in.
Zalis, you can watch the door from up
Someone
here, my
said get
dude.
out of
You're
there.
in prime territory to be killed.
Well, I have a shotgun, so...
Is it more of those same creatures?
Correct. I am currently outnumbered outside the ship.
Oh, fuck. We might want to go help
Y'all
him.
better
You might want to go help
Moving to
him.
reinforce.
What's happening? Report.
You know, it'd be great if you use the actual.
We can funnel them.
As a defensive.
Alex is under attack by multiple things by the bottom of the hill.
Fuck. Sit down.
I'm with you.
Oh, I see it.
Alright, let's move.
Stand on a rock if you can.
Watch the ground, they can bury.
There's one to our 9 o'clock on the other side of this hill.
I'm trying to get their attention.
There's 3 of them. What the fuck?
Be aware
Watch
they
sure you
have.
don't hit Alex.
Ooh.
Into this one, you hear a crack with a 19. The very ribs of this thing are ripped out of itself and impaled.
Careful, crossfire.
Fuck. What even are these things?
What the hell?
Raptors.
They're chasing.
They're completely armored.
Behind us.
Watch right.
You check, I'll check up over here. Up top, you check below. Never mind.
Command link, listen up. These foes are completely armored. You have to aim for soft spots like the eyes and mouth.
We need to get someplace else.
Hopefully the pellet hits there.
However, with a 6, Eric Hart comes up in an attempt to protect, and his gun is swiped away from him.
I'm trying to stab it in the eye. Stab it in the eye.
You stab it, it's done.
Y'all want to get close enough for that?
It's wheeling and does
That's
a
on
tail
y'all.
whip and hits you in the gut.
Yeah, that
Harker
wasn't. I'm not fucking with that.
You are free.
Look out!
Behind us!
Oh shit.
Jesus Christ.
It goes in, sinks in deep.
That's what I was saying, watch your right.
Let's form a perimeter around each other.
Over.
Cover
Good
all
idea.
sides.
Moving on, Alex. Move to his back. Watch his back.
Eyes on a swivel. Do not be out in the open.
Behind.
As soon as it sees the light, it does not like it, especially in close proximity. You assume because they seem a bit slower, these are not daytime creatures.
Right
They
there,
are very
careful.
much nighttime
Jesus
creatures.
Christ.
They don't like the light, which is why they are tunneling a lot.
Lieutenant, we need to fall back.
Right side. Oh, you.
Lieutenant, we need to fall back.
With a 10, the flames used in this manner in a stressful environment does inflict some amount of pain. Your head
Move to the high
hurts.
ground.
Move to high ground.
Moving to high ground.
I will cover.
Whoa, you fucker. Move. Double time. High ground now.
Back up.
It doesn't like the light. I used my flame towards
Sir,
it.
the
It
civilians
instantly
are
went
still
to
in the ship.
ground.
Something brushed my
you
cable for a
fucking
moment.
kidding?
They are tripped up. One passed just underneath you for a moment, deep under.
the fuck
Get
up.
the fuck back down there.
We need to make it.
Stay in a circle. Stay in a circle.
Keep moving to higher ground.
Negative. Civilians are still inside the ship, unprotected.
Protect the civilian populace. Move back to the ship's doors now.
The sand slowly but surely ducking and weaving underneath the bullets that they are receiving.
Move on me, rebellion.
Right over
Rolling.
You, Serena,
Fuck you,
and
you.
tries to with a 17
Oh fuck.
off your helmet.
Sybil.
Oh fuck.
In the brief moment that that one unburrowed.
Stay together. Move on the Lieutenant Fields. Moving.
Reloading. Fuck. Right off.
I am right behind you.
10-4, understand.
Lieutenant, there is a choke point within the ship. The doors are partially closed.
Double time. Why are we splitting up? Why are they not with us?
Are they in the command link?
Rebellion, do not split up. On my position.
Get into the
now.
command link and follow the lieutenant.
Doesn't seem to be.
We are moving to the ship.
Deterred. Your armor holds from the front, however. It tried to bite where you were most protected. If that had been from behind, that would have been a different story.
I'm moving to the ship.
Moving to the ship. Move to the ship. Together to the ship.
Right to the ship.
Move.
God, fucking.
And join the
Why-
command
they
link.
need to decide a fucking direction, man. This is stupid.
Fucking middle.
If you have not joined the command link, join the command link.
Fuck.
We should have stayed.
Don't have anybody on me.
We should have.
We had to assist Alex. He was outnumbered.
Stand by.
Why? We need to get the civilians and get out onto the lane.
Horst, as soon as you're here, head inside with the team. Go secure the civilians now.
Preaching.
Follow his lead.
Oh, good, they didn't forget about us.
Oh, good.
Alright.
That's fine.
We didn't.
What a clusterfuck.
Fuck. Okay.
Go, go, go.
If what you said.
The civilians are unharmed.
If you could clear the line of sight just in case anything else, you know, be real nice. Might want to do is the ship.
Shall we make it to the plateau?
Okay. Listen up, everybody. We're gonna move back to the plateau as a team. Do not stray. Is everybody here?
We got a fucking job to do.
Looks like over there, sir.
If you've not done the thing yet?
No,
Lieutenant
because
Barker.
we didn't have anyone with
Yes,
us.
we
We
do.
didn't have the
Yes, we do.
shotgunners with us. Oh,
Outside.
sorry.
All right.
Alex, I want you to stay with the
also-
civilians. Horst, I also want you to stay with the civilians. The rest of you are heading back to the plateau. Yes, I do. The rest of you are to head back to the plateau.
But they did so in such
They do not wish to lie.
All right.
very quickly.
I didn't
That
like
is
the light.
everybody. Only those that need to open that
door
door
and
be
be
down
down
here.
Stuck to
And they
the
instantly went away.
Anything come inside.
Come on.
You didn't get
Come
a
on.
clear picture,
not
but you
getting
saw
And
the movement.
if you know you're with us, you're
You're no
with us.
longer
Come on.
alone
We got-
inside
we
this
got
ship.
stuff to do.
Let's go dork room.
I'll see you later.
Contact
Hold
in ship.
on.
Hey, Doc.
Of course.
Oh no.
Contact in the ship.
You
Alex,
are right.
move to assist.
You hate it when you
Some of them
end
slipped
up being
past
right.
us. They're keeping away from the
That's
light.
fun.
Meteor, we've got more
Ah,
contacts in the
see.
ship. In the ship.
I can.
Do not fly directly down the
if
path of the
needed.
reactor core.
They must be coming from somewhere inside the ship, as we have seen
There's
none
so
of them
many
come from the
goddamn
outside.
motherfucking voices right now. It's really,
Fucking warn me,
Some of
matchstick.
the
driving
shadows
me up the
slipped
wall.
past while you guys were fighting. They've disappeared farther into the ship and they are avoiding the light.
Alright, well, we need to get
I can
this
use
done,
my last
so
point if you want.
Cover me, I'm gonna push up.
Would you want that, Lieutenant Parker?
Be
Push it up
careful.
the door.
Firing down
My
this corridor
position.
might
With me.
compromise the reactor.
1, go.
Aye, don't just shoot wildly down the fucking corridor into the reactor room, please.
Doc, think you can patch this up?
We don't want to hit the reactor.
If we start to get swarmed, I can throw down my shield.
Doctor, if
Understood.
you're coming with us, you want to stay in the center.
We need to do a clean of the ship first before
Oh,
we,
she is?
before we can
Never
go
mind.
anywhere else.
Calm down.
Stand by. Let's move left and clear this room first. Understood?
Affirmative, setting
Wait.
up to breach left.
Understood.
On you, Lieutenant. I hear more.
3, 2, 1.
One.
Breaching. Breaching. Right clear. Left clear.
Clear.
Hold this corridor. Stand by.
Understood.
Clear.
I need to turn this off for a second. God, fuck.
Contact. Right side.
Contact.
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 The creature seems to be deterred a bit from the flame. It's not enjoying the light and tries to duck back around the corner to a clear back into the darkness.
No. This light's a bad idea. We need to fucking get rid of these things. The more we have light, the more they're just gonna run away. I need you to stay with the civilians. Go with the civilians.
Understood.
So if I'm right, there's entire swarms of these things. It might be best just to stick with the light, get the job done, and get out. Up to you.
The light is what's gonna draw them away. So we would just be doing a whole maze run around this place as they run away from us.
Then we fight.
If
Understood.
I may,
sir.
outside the ship, they attempted to swarm me like a pack. You may be right. We may need to stay together if we are going to get through this safely.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Alright, everybody back in here.
Space go between us.
Stay with her. Keep moving.
Rebellion. Please
You
listen
have
close.
never seen a bigger pussy in your life, or is it
I
a
need
smaller
everybody
pussy?
to regroup
This
on my
man is
position,
terrified. Whatever he's going through right now,
Don't go in there. Don't go in there.
you would think a toddler could do
Docking
better.
station.
You are not going anywhere, my friend. Hang on. Come here.
Do not
Come
go
here.
in there. There's one in there.
Understood.
You can hear tapping on the metal floor as it moves throughout the room.
Watch it.
Infrared
Watch
activated.
it accidentally
Click.
shoot
You hear me?
somebody, okay?
Click, click.
DM.
Yes, Lieutenant.
This is a shit show.
Oh
down here.
yes, finally, he's
Understood.
using
Do you
something he
think
can
it would
do.
be wise to move
You know
the
what you see
civilians
with
back
your
to the
infrared on the
plateau
other side of that room?
and
What?
have the rest of the soldiers clear at the ship
Nothing.
while the civilians
It
are safe
does
back at
not
the
show
plateau with
up
yourself?
on the infrared.
If you were able to get them to
These
the plateau,
creatures
yes,
are cold-blooded.
they will be safer here.
Okay, listen up. Change of plans. I am not risking the civilians
Wait.
going down here to
What is
fucking
it?
open some door while these things are running around.
They still have
Constant
heat.
stream.
Listen and obey to my orders.
I guess maybe they have
Go
cold
back to
blood.
the docking station
Cooling.
and head outside the front door, back outside. We are moving the civilians back to the plateau. Then the soldiers will clear it out, and then we'll
So-
come back for you and complete the objective.
Hey.
They're in the reactor room.
Hey, stay with me.
Is that
Stay with
clear?
me.
Reactor.
I saw one.
I know.
There's
I
one
see
in
it
the
too. It's
reactor.
alright.
There's one
With-
behind you. Everyone. There's one behind you.
What is behind
Are there
you?
people?
Please be specific.
Reactor room.
What the fuck are you guys doing down there? I gave you an order. Move back to the station dock.
Is there anyone in the reactor room right now on the comm link?
Movement of the
Civilians.
corner of your left eye.
We have
Something
civilians in the
is
comm
moving.
link.
Horus behind us.
Well,
Everybody's
we
in
have
comm.
we have civilians in the reactor bay.
Watch out, incoming!
This one tries to make a beeline for the door. It bumps past both of you.
Oh shit.
Watch for crossfire.
Crossfire behind. Moving to assist Horus. Come on, we have to secure the civilians. Move. We don't have time to wait.
You're right.
Any injured?
No. Fuck. But there's something going on.
Understood.
Gonna try and shove the shotgun
It
into its
tries
mouth
to
while I
make
was
a
biting the
bite,
thermal ends.
but is deterred by the shotguns and makes a turn to its left to try to bite at the ones who are shooting it.
I'm gonna make a run
with a free soda before it can be deterred and is thrown backwards. It takes a bite out of your leg, the one closest to it, your left.
Rolling. Rolling. With a 6
from the side.
It glances just off the exoskeleton as you attempt to drill into it with your thermite, and it tail whips you hard against the wall. Rolling. With 11, a minor injury. Slight cut across your chest as you bleed.
He's
mildly.
shot.
That is all.
Oh, you fucking
This
bitch.
barrier is erected, and this creature realizes it's trapped inside, but just the same, they are currently stuck inside with you.
I pull out my.
Are now frenzied.
I have a survival knife and a gun, and I'm trying to fucking get at it.
You have permission.
Alright. Alright.
I can't.
I'm just gonna run.
Test of strength trying to hold it with an 8. You try to hold it down, and it is biting at your exoskeleton. It is not doing much. You are not being able to hold it down. Rolling. With a natural 20, the creature screams in pain as one of its eyes is immediately ruptured and blood spews out from it. And a couple shots are put into the new wound. The creature staggers and starts to drop.
Move back now! Double time!
A gun is put into its mouth, and the wounds catch up to it. It finally drops.
Forced move now.
Understood, sir.
It's Horus.
Hana, move.
Contact further down the hallway. We need to move as a group.
Sir, are you okay?
I am uninjured.
Move, move, move. Double time. On Alex.
I'm carrying Zealous.
Watching right. Clear right. Move. Contact right side.
Clear front. Ow.
Fuck off, asshole.
Can you get the can you get the lever?
What?
Thank you.
Sir, there's
There's
gotta learn how to cut that
silence
with
for
one
but
hand.
a brief moment. Respite, it would seem, as many of the creatures seem to flee from the out of the ship and around the surrounding area. However, you hear something different as well. A very large rumbling, not coming toward the ship, but toward the bomb.
Blood is
What the fuck?
coming through, silking through the bandage. It feels
We gotta move.
Rebellion to the front door now, please.
Finish.
Grab the injured. We are
Just
going
in
back
case.
to the box.
Need to grab him.
Double time. Do not wait. That is an order.
Lieutenant Fields, there is a large amount of
Once we get back
activity
to the plateau,
outside.
we'll-
Please hurry.
You're not dying yet.
We are on our way. You heard, Rebellion. Let's move.
Up to the plateau.
I'll be running. Hold on.
Try to keep on going.
Cable,
This
come on,
is
let's
going to
go.
use your minor to go through the pain. Let's see how well that works.
If I have to tell
with
somebody
17
again
plus
to
2,
move,
Let's go, we're
it's
moving.
going to be the last time.
Brunt it through.
It is time to go.
Oh, what?
Contacts left of the ship.
Yep,
As soon as you
keep
come
going.
out,
You're
bottom right of the hill.
Let's go.
the pain is immense. You are used to this.
Double time up the plateau. Let's go.
Lieutenant, there is something much larger.
We're on our way back, Meteora. Have you seen the contact?
It's going right up the hill.
So strong. And grip your
Contact!
hand.
Rebellion!
The same one that is
We're moving
bleeding
this
through the
fucking creature.
bandages,
Go.
And it stings so bad.
grab.
Your own ability to
retreat
becomes too much.
Shield up in the box. Move the civilians to the shield.
Can't reload this thing.
Goddamn motherfucker!
All units fall to the dome.
Going.
Move! Inside!
Alright, everybody, into the bubble! Get a move on!
Grabbing you under the waist. Come on.
You fire directly into it. A little bit of luck. You feel like you've
Go!
in the day. With 18, you do you shoot out of it, and it turns toward you.
Get in the bubble now!
Get over there!
Goddamn civilian!
Civilian.
Chasing the civilian!
Oh no, you fucking don't.
I'll grab him.
Asshole! Over here! Come
He tries to grab the base of the tail.
Oh fuck, I don't know.
Oh.
What did you attempt to try and do?
The base of the tail was trying to grab it and it was whipping me all around.
Understood. You tried to grab the base of the tail, and with a 17, you will come out unscathed. However, that is an auto fail. That thing outclasses you and out strength checks you every time.
Understood. I was just trying to, like, distract it.
Understood.
Galia, in the dome. You're right. I'll watch you.
Right over here, you fucking lizard. Horace, I have an idea.
What's your idea?
We could possibly have it run off one of the edges.
Maybe.
Trick it.
I was thinking about feeding it a grenade. Let me find explosive ordnance.
Could happen. Rolling for your major detriments.
Jenkins, do you have any explosive ordnance?
You
Something
are
handheld,
able to-
detonatable.
I've got thermite, but it's for this
Force through
thing.
the pain, but it is.
Understood.
I've got
I wanted to feed
pack
it a
of
treat.
thermite, and I need it to cut through the door. I
Just
need
there
the
now.
thermite to cut through the
You've
door.
lost a lot of blood. Is anyone else injured?
Alex, hold him! Alex, hold him! You go blow for blow with this creature. And it is a battle unlike anything you've fought before. You've fought other creatures, you've fought war machines.
another
but this
box.
thing,
You are up
this
close.
thing is not normal.
Eric, how? Rolling with a 7, it knocks you again, and major injury as you feel a crack against your chest plate. This thing is strong. Ridiculous strong.
Go back to where you came from, you fuck!
Somebody help
Come
me!
in!
Come on!
Here, watch it!
Rolling with a critical 1. The head of this individual goes inside its mouth.
Oh, fuck!
Unfortunate.
In it. With a 13, the helmet is chewed to bits. And you lie on the ground, incapacitated.
He's gonna grab you and drag you back by the shoulder.
Rolling for this.
Horse, I'll deal with this. Deal with the creature.
Understood.
Let's go. Let's go.
And
Let's go.
the alpha.
Let's go.
With a 15, you are making headway. However, This being is sensing that others are in its presence that cannot deal with the weight of its own. It will once again tail whip and strike Meteora that was standing too close.
It didn't even
Rolling.
Didn't even move.
It will do it now as I am the DM and I order it to. It will tail whip you starting now.
It is going for those who cannot contend.
You dodge out of the way.
Maintain your distance.
Like your gun is just making it more angry.
DM test his strength to try to pin the tail.
Test of strength rolling with the 16 plus 2. You have it by the tail. It cannot leave you, and it is soaking up damage. It pins into the tail. The exoskeleton begins to shatter little by little, and this being starts to falter. In fact, it is trying to drag you away with it, away from this place.
Oh, fuck. Immobilizing it would be a good idea at this point.
How?
I'm rolling one final last-ditch effort, as bullets are not becoming effective. With a 4, Giga, you attempt to latch on for dear life, but no action was taken after this, and so the creature decides to do the only thing it can do, and stomps its back leg into your chassis, sending you, my friend, flying backwards, as it is now free, and it wishes to leave.
DM,
it
bit
is
at me.
wounded, angry, and its individuals have died all around it. It burrows beneath the ground and leaves. And now I will
run, asshole!
Because it was heavy. With a 16, you feel a bit of your armor was cracked. Its claws were serrated and deadly. However, no critical image was sustained. Fine.
Understood.
However, your power levels are now at 20%.
Checking. Systems. Nominal. Damage sustained. Power level. 20%.
Oh, jeez.
Who's injured?
I need better equipment.
Injury
Performing
check,
self-status
please.
check.
Alex, what's your status?
Systems nominal. No critical damage detected. Power level 20%.
Hear about that?
I am sure. Scratches, nothing more. They can be cleaned.
Make sure you've got enough charges. No longer bleeding and stitched up. Take your helmet off.
He's stable for now. We need to move the injured to the medical bay immediately, so I can actually work on them.
Move the injured to the infirmary. Move now.
Hart, can you please help lift this one?
Because his spine is exposed.
Idea. Do you want me to play it as if Rose was injured during the attack? Give the medical team something to do?
Zalas needs to be picked
Sure.
up.
DM.
Well, just bear in mind, there's already a lot of injured from.
Yes.
I need an injury roll thing. Big thing chomped down on me. My arm.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That was fun. With a 6, it is a major critical damage failure. I'm going to say because you tried to grab onto it at some point, it wrenched your left arm and it is completely inusable at this time. It does not respond.
Understood.
There you go.
We gotta make. You gotta find the sheet. I gotta make sure this thing's fucking working.
I don't think I'll be able to control it.
You'll be alright for now. We'll try to keep you in a place where you don't have to use it, ideally. Just take it easy.
Alright, who needs to be looked at next?
Thank you.
Unit Horus.
My arm is no longer responding.
Do you want to go to the?
Oh no. All right.
I'll be fine.
Let's see. Take a seat over here.
But if you want to hang around,
And I'll take a look at your arm.
Are you aware of my deep-seated anti-tampering protocols?
I remember you mentioning it about like a week ago when we went to the Monument District.
Is everyone else alright?
There is an override in the case of tampering. Any non-registered Federal Conglomerate mechanics attempting to mess with my chassis might trigger involuntarily a failsafe mode. Do we have
Is that
anyone
all
with
software or is that also hardware?
unknown? Someone with sufficient knowledge in bypassing these systems might be able to assist in this matter. Otherwise,
Over here.
I am afraid of what it.
Alright.
Zelos might have an idea.
Perhaps grab the lieutenants and ask if we have anyone that fits that criteria. I will be here.
Alright. Meteora, do you happen to know? Oh. So. Horse has a. Oh, never mind. Let me know. I think Meteora's in their head.
Missed all the fun. That does not look inviting. Why did I wake up to this? Why would you bring this into my home?
I didn't do this.
Regardless, I hope the threat has been dealt with.
At least for now. So just to confirm, someone with the Federation knowledge would be able to possibly figure out a way to get past this so I can repair you properly.
Or someone with the correct skills to get around such a...
Well, I could give it an attempt, but I might want to try the other route first. Because I might trigger something if I attempt to deck into you.
If you cannot find someone that can bypass the system, you will have to disarm me and strap me down.
Well, hopefully it doesn't come to that, but I'll be sure to do that in case I have to deck into you.
Very well. Though the very act of decking into me might trigger the protocol as well, I am unsure. Regardless, I will not be able to function to my full capacity with one arm not working.
Understandable. Sorry. You're gonna have to be like that for a bit until I can, just sit here for now. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go find some people.
Well, chat. Our arm is fucked up. Owie. First stinky, now arm, no work. What a day.
Backside of the plateau is clear.
Yeah. I came running when I heard the gunshot. Any injuries?
Nothing new. They stayed on top. They circled around a bit. I'm good.
Go ahead and check up on you now. Nothing back there. It means
Man, those helmets do work, don't they? Yeah, the rolls have been pretty terrible.
completely bulletproof. None of our shells were doing anything to it.
Oh, fucking god.
Whew. Be sleepy now. We're past my bedtime, chat. Once this is taken care of, I'll have to log off.
I'm gonna go back to the front and keep an eye out for him just in case.
The Raptors are sick, yeah, dude. The movement's great on them. And now we wait. Where the hell?
Private cable.
Yes, Lieutenant.
Oh.
What's happening?
We'll wait.
What's happening? I can't tell. Death roll. That's probably what's happening. You're right. The pilot got all kinds of fucked up.
That would help if we're currently paused. Oh, it's over. So,
Do me a favor if you are able.
we might have an idea.
Of course. Whatever you need.
Do you know if the detachment of your arm would cause this thing to fire?
Unknown.
And if so, send him here.
I feel like before we can do anything, we might want to do what you suggested and get you strapped down to make sure in case anything we do could cause what you mentioned.
Indeed.
In fact, we could probably get Alex to help.
There he is. Yes.
You think you'd be able to escape Alex's grasp?
Unknown.
I believe.
Though I do not want to risk damage to myself or his parts.
Unit Horus is, however, he is currently in disrepair.
Oh, they're trying to still take care of the
What
thing
is
on the
your
ship.
request?
Whisper.
Understood.
You're gonna be out of commission unless you want to take some risks.
I do not mind taking risks, but I would like to be strapped down to something instead of being held with it.
Squad 1, please report to the box if
With the
you
potential
are
of being injured.
able.
Yes, exactly. We just need someone to strap you down with then. Hey, Jenkins.
Was able to get Alex and Sybil.
Do we have anything here that would be able to strap down a synthetic?
Work.
I'm hearing many voices. You speak. What is?
All right. Do we have
We got
anything
what?
currently at the camp that would be strong enough to hold down a synthetic? Or strap them down?
Have to make it.
All right.
Phil, put some barrels on his arms and fill them with sand.
That could work.
Yes.
Be very basic, but it'd work.
It would at least pin you down.
I would. I'm getting that team together.
What did he say?
All right.
Field told me to get the team.
Put barrels on your arms and then fill up the barrels with sand.
Their team and go back down.
I do not think you
not to crush
understand.
your arms.
Do you think?
It is not. I need my entire body restrained. I am a combat sim, designed to know how to escape situations and kill creatively. I must be fully restrained.
Yes.
Then you might have to wait, unfortunately, until I can find out a more fail-safe plan.
My left leg is currently inoperable.
Because, like you said, if you're that,
Oh no.
well, that's what I said. But then that could damage Alex. We might have to make something then, like Jenkins said, something proper.
What if Horus just shuts down and you can operate the arm then?
Negative.
Well,
I'll simply boot up again once I notice tempering. We don't have any straps, anything like that.
Enough to hold you down? That's the problem.
Fine.
Hold you down.
I'll take a look around the camp and see what straps I can find. We could probably just hook you up right there. Just tie you to the bars of the crate there.
That should be
just keep you in place. What? All right. I'll see what straps I can find then.
Stealth squad, report in. Any injuries?
Under report.
Not on my end.
Very well. I'm glad to hear
How's
that.
your allergy?
How's your allergy? She asked.
Fucking tired.
Okay, maybe you should sit down. You look like you can't stand.
Indeed.
I probably should.
Come on.
Alright.
Where you want? That rock? That rock? Which rock?
Someplace comfortable. Just you pick.
That's a tall order. There's no place comfortable here.
Well, solid on the ground. That's not going to be pointy enough to go against my ass.
I'm asking you where you want to be in relation to everybody else. Do you want to be alone in seclusion? What do you want?
Near people.
You want me to put you in the middle? Okay. I'm gonna put you in the middle of all these people.
Is everyone alright over here?
My arm's not functioning. However, I'm currently seeking repairs.
Yep.
Where is
Question
the
for you.
injury?
I'm right here.
Right.
Okay. Do we have any straps that's like very strong straps that would be able to tie something down? Let's say a synthetic.
Well, no, not medical supplies. I don't
All right, I'll
know how
keep
strong they
looking
are.
then. I'll see if I can find something more
Maybe
heavy duty.
Colton would know. To report to you officers, all of the soldiers
I
and
am
civilians in
present.
the medical facility are stable.
Out here when everything we
They are
shoot
all in
at
bed resting.
doesn't get hurt by anything we do to it.
Specialist Kerrigan. Come in. Step with me, please.
Sir?
Can I have one of the two tags?
Cadet Hart. Some parabolic name. I don't know who that is.
You understand I am your commanding officer, correct?
Yes, sir.
Or at the very least, your squad leader.
Aye.
So when I ask you where you get that bottle of alcohol, you are to answer me. Do you understand?
Understood.
Now I will ask again. Where did you get that bottle? Is that the one that I was rationing for you?
No, it's not.
Who did you receive it from?
I found it.
Where did you find it?
In the dirt somewhere, sir.
In the dirt. Up here.
Yes, sir. In the plateau, yes.
Specialist Kerrigan, I will ask you. Is that the truth?
Yes, sir.
Did you attempt to find its rightful owner?
Did I attempt what?
To find its rightful owner.
No. It was a gift.
A gift.
If I found it, it was mine.
You found it or it was a gift?
If I could find it, it was mine. That was the gift.
I understand that you need it in order to attempt to wean yourself off of this, but it does not seem like that is what you're doing. What did you do with the
I
bottle?
can't wean myself, sir. There's no weaning. I wish there was. I gave it to the Outlanders as a gift.
I see. I only ask you this because I am concerned for your well-being. You understand that, correct?
I understand, but it's misplaced worry. Worry about me if I get shot. This ain't something that can be fixed.
I'm afraid I don't understand. Every problem has a solution.
I tried to find a solution and it almost killed me. So you will understand if I don't really want to go down that road again. I'm trying to seep out whatever ounce of life I have left in me. However long my body will let me live, sir. And unfortunately, some of the fuel for that is alcohol. And copious amounts of it. It's what my body's used to.
I will consult with the doctor.
Let me put it
and
into
try and
perspective.
learn more about human biology to understand where you're coming from, because currently, as it stands right now, I do not.
You know what happened with me and Alex and Lieutenant Parker in the ship a couple days ago?
Negative.
The day that I had nothing. I ran out of cigarettes, I ran out of alcohol. Put me into a bit of a state of paranoia, I guess is the best way to explain it. Ain't one of my proudest moments. But it ain't new. Alex looked like somebody else, something else. I didn't know what. But I thought the lieutenant and 6 were in trouble. So I pointed my weapon at Alex and told him to let them go. They talked some sense into me, but his image didn't change. I can't say that that'll happen every time, but it ain't new. Hallucinations, paranoia. It's not something that I like to freely admit is something that I suffer from, but I just want to be able to do my job. And I need certain things to be able to be effective.
As I stated before, I have no issue with that, until we find the solution for this.
I've spoken to, I don't know her name, the blue one, blue doctor. She said she's gonna run some blood tests. There's different things wrong with me. Take off her glove, roll up the sleeve. Real, yellow wing skin. You can see it in her face as well if you look. This ain't, a tan, I've found out. I think it has something to do with, whatever I call foot blood. After, exerting myself a bit. I don't know what it is. Doc ain't tell me if she had any idea. Said it could be multiple things. She wants to do blood tests and stuff, but they don't really have, any means to it.
I see. That is worrying.
It's been like that since before we got here. I've always had enough of a supply that I
Lieutenants, do you hear me?
needed to worry.
Lieutenants, do you read me?
I see.
Yes, speak. What do you need, Sergeant?
I presume you've had the same
That is
little
all for
interaction
now.
we've just had with a bunch of our new friends on this planet.
You are dismissed.
I would
Take care of
highly
yourself.
suggest, if you haven't already, get your men lighting
sorry
up
for
that camp like it is the second
Ignoring your
sun.
question earlier.
We've just had a few incidents
I will
upon
choose not to
our attempts to cut our way
punish
into
you
the second
for it.
floor. Had a few of these blighters come out of the
Alright,
sand
if
and
you
attack.
need to. I don't mind.
But we managed to drive
Maybe
them
a
off.
few laps around the plateau.
Light
then.
seems to be key. You need to light up this camp.
Understood. Those who are able
Now?
at the plateau, please start
That was a
the
joke.
gathering lights and be
Go get
prepared
some
for
rest.
tonight.
Oh.
Do this now.
Dr. Vanya speaking. Whenever you are able, please come pick up your rations from the medical facility and eat them. Thank you.
I detect no leakage.
Okay, good. I'll disconnect you. All right, I found the straps. So if you want, we can try fixing you up now.
Very good.
All right. Yeah, I'll just take that, and I'll let's put it all the way over here. Okay. So.
All able bodies, start grabbing lights and placing them around. Do not stand around.
I'm currently doing repairs, if that's all right.
I'm gonna grab some
You.
lights.
All right,
Go.
let's move over here.
You okay?
Sit.
Should be able to use the bars here to get you strapped in.
I need to ask you about
Strap me to this one so that you can strap my legs down as well.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's see. Let's see. Probably strap your arms in 2 different locations so you can't move them together. Can't do what you mentioned. Try to be sneaky and all that. Keep the legs separated. One kind of attached in this direction, one in that direction. That leaves the arm at least exposed so that if something goes wrong, I can still work on it and you'll be strapped into place, hopefully. we're gonna need a roll probably. One to see how strong the straps are.
Indeed.
You might.
Please let God know.
You might not want to be near here.
As a note, if you looked at the blood, it was almost a very bright
Yep.
orange red. Not anything looking like a human's.
Give me one moment. They're currently talking to someone else. I'll get them in a moment.
I am more scared of the wildlife than I am of you performing surgery, so I will stay in this corner and hopefully.
You know, I'll just say, it's working on this. So it was your. You said it was your. Which arm was broken, the right or left?
The left.
Yellow box.
You were being
All right.
serious. That's just...
I'm gonna check. Until the guy gets here, I'll be looking at the gyroscopes and make sure that everything is working properly. That could be why your arm's no longer bending or moving.
My sensors indicate that it is indeed in the shoulder. Some sort of disconnection.
All right. And hopefully, let me see.
I did have to charge for a few minutes.
Damn, now there's no DMs on call. We definitely need one. Damn it. Yeah, we're gonna definitely need one. I don't know if you mind waiting.
I see one on call. Let me just see if I can grab him.
Oh, they just hop back in.
Hey, DM?
Well, at least you're alright.
Yeah, they only almost killed me. But it didn't seem like it was actually gunning for me. Just kind of pushed me over.
Same. That was fine all the way up until the Meteora.
How are
How
you?
can I help you? Well, the leg's been patched up, can't really put weight on it, so private cable's helping me walk around so I can finish charging the rest of the lights up here.
Yep.
Understood.
I almost got hit by that big one, swinging its tail around, but I think you were a little closer to it than I was, so chose you rather than
I
me.
was in here with my shield.
I had hoped that the plasma might be able to burn a hole through its thick
Oh,
hide.
I see. You don't talk to
Unfortunately,
me.
I was wrong.
DM?
Worth a try,
How can I help you?
We might be
Yes,
activating my
I
major
do think I
detriment
got a few shots
over at
inside
the
of its
box.
mouth, though.
I need rolls and
You
stuff.
know what? I just realized
Seemed
something.
angry.
I'm also gonna strap your head back.
Definitely seemed very angry.
A good decision.
Oh, is there a? Oh, there's a DM nearby. All right. I am attempting.
How may I help you?
Okay, I've strapped Horace down, separated his arms and his legs and his head in case something goes wrong, and I'm gonna try to repair his left arm.
You're looking over the blood samples.
Okay.
We're doing this just in case it activates
Understood.
my major detriment.
This is Specialist Kerrigan. Is there anyone that's available that can set up the caltrops?
Okay. Give me just a moment.
All right, so just get this reconnected. Gyroscope, I think, was knocked off balance. Actually, it's completely disconnected.
I'm sorry.
Get that reattached.
When I fought against
Fingers
those
crossed.
Raptors, I used my flame. And at one point, when blood was sweeping through my hand, I used a flame and I was able to get some at a distance.
Come on. Let's go.
I see.
He's wanting
Like
me to
propellant.
know
Blood samples.
exactly what temperature
Okay.
they ignite at.
Which light first?
And is wondering if you can be of assistance monitoring it,
1 in the
see
10 over
temperature.
there. I think I've got the other two.
It would be an experiment that needs to be done so
let's go.
I have better understanding of his physiology.
This could be done, yes.
This is
So,
one
whenever I was
sample
good-
of your blood of the 2.
Is he alright?
I guess I can move against it.
Hmm.
Can we pull up one of those chairs?
So far, so good, it seems.
Okay.
Do not get too comfortable.
What do you rather want to do this now, or more so towards the end of the night?
If Dr. Delinda is ready.
Here, chair.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna do this.
Are you sure the straps are tight?
Yeah. Although I just realized your hand was right next to my gun, so I'm putting that away.
Horace, as you're being worked upon, you notice that your systems begin to shut down systematically. You begin and notice this and catch on to it. With the 6, the attempts at repairing, while it would have seemed like a good idea, your body still seemed to recognize the invasion. You notice that you will need someone of higher authority to authorize this type of maneuver, otherwise you will shut down and you need to do something about this fast.
I won't shut down. And then unauthorized breach detected. Initiating hostile threat response mode.
Hold on.
Shit.
Meteora? Can you help with this?
Imminent capture.
So,
initiating self-destruct mode. Self-destruct switch not found.
No.
Initiating
Unit
other means of
Horus,
termination.
cancel command. Authorize maintenance.
Kill switch offline.
I don't think it's working. We might have to use decking. Thankfully, he's strapped in.
Hold still.
Meteora, may I ask, do you have an attribute or a major attribute considering decking?
No, but it's
wait.
tech.
Are we
based.
connected? Are we connected right now by
I think-
tether?
Oh no.
Did you just connect to him via a tether?
Yes.
I'm attempting to brick her
What
system.
is that?
Actually, I'm attempting to override her.
With a 4, your defensive systems have begun to attack Meteora. Meteora, your systems are kicking in to fight this. You're both currently at a standstill.
Do I notice this happening? I have decking knowledge.
You notice something is very, very wrong. Someone is attempting to hack into a synthetic via a main line. A synthetic is attempting to hack another synthetic, and the results are as you see.
What's happening?
Both synthetics are at a moment of a standstill.
I'm gonna pull the cord. I'm gonna pull it out.
Ooh, okay. Give me a moment. I need to roll for the reaction to this.
Thank God I have a swivel chair. I can just fucking go away.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Meteora, with a 2, the connection you have to Bringus, to Horus, I should say, has been abruptly severed. Your attempts to access his systems have backfired in a way that you were not expecting. You immediately shut down and are completely unresponsive.
Oh no!
What did you do?
Oh, what the fuck did you just do?
Horus,
Can I get a?
let me do a roll here for you.
I'm trying to strength check out of these boys.
Oh shit! Meteor, respawn. Report.
Horus with a 16. Your restraints are not holding you, and your arms, maybe they not attached, are beginning to attempt to claw their way towards your body.
Oh, get Alex! Someone get Alex!
Alex went in the ship.
What did you do?
Unit Alex to the box right now. Pronto.
Use the radio.
We have a situation
Okay,
with Corporal Horus.
I'm gonna do it my house by myself before he breaks out. I'm gonna try to deck into him instead.
Same thing. I'm gonna try and brick his device.
Roger that. One moment.
Come on.
Not bad time reloading.
Try to shut him down at least. Come on.
With a natural 20,
What's the situation?
you're able to not only deck into his systems, you're able to isolate the code that is currently running through his systems and separate it for the moment to allow you to conduct your maintenance as you need and to immediately cease all hostile activity, allowing Horus to return to
If I
normal
need to
productivity and
hear
allow
what's
him
going
to
on, I'm gonna
become
do so. Where
aware
are you?
of
I
his
just got
current
location.
situation.
I've saved the box. Saved the box, sir.
This does not, however, do anything to help Meteora, who is currently in a state of shutdown.
Okay.
Until you
Horace.
reactivate
High
her
threat
or
response
otherwise.
mode overridden. Proper authentication acquired.
Jesus Christ.
Please
Should have said
proceed.
this from the start. Okay. I'm gonna check in the Meteora now.
He was trying to break free, and he was
wrong with it?
in some kind of weird mode, attack mode. I don't know. He fixed it. He stopped it, I think.
Affirmative.
She's.
I just think I'm
What's
in
a
a mistake.
19? Meteora, you are awoken from your immediate and unexpected shutdown. Your systems having kicked in to defend your major subsystems and your memory files. You are brought back online as if being rebooted, and you are now aware of your surroundings. You're unaware of what transpired between yourself and Horace, however, since the main line was cut.
I'm assuming
Meteora,
that my
status report.
response protocol was
Meteora,
activated.
Anything wrong?
All systems nominal.
What happened?
Power levels at 60%.
Unknown.
Current operator.
What you
Lieutenant
feared
Parker
happened.
Fields.
But I managed to
I am assuming
to you and fix it.
Stay on standby over here.
that my
for a
high
moment.
threat response protocols were ticked off.
And this happens why?
Alex.
So
When
we
there
can
is
avoid
tampering
it?
with my internal systems. That is why I had him
Stay
strap me
over
to
here,
this
in case,
crate
Corporal Horace.
and disarm me.
Same thing.
You nearly
when he
broke
gets
yourself free.
Just grab him.
I did?
Where's Alex?
Look at your right arm.
He's
You
right
nearly broke out.
here.
Now that that's over.
Behind you.
You're
I'm
right,
sorry.
this strap is loose.
Did you have any tampering? Same as before?
Thankfully, I was able to add myself, so I now have permission to repair you.
No, I asked him to come here in case we needed to restrain him if he got loose.
Excellent.
So.
No, this happened to him before as well.
Oh.
Where is kind of?
I think it was
Thankfully,
something he did.
Lieutenant,
I was trying to repair his arm.
Is back. You may inform the colonel.
would you
at
please
once.
tighten the strap
That's why
on
we
my
strapped
right
him
arm?
down in case this
Apparently, I
happened.
almost broke out.
Yes, please do.
Yep, there's the colonel.
Is the situation all right?
Yes, it almost went very badly, but I did manage to resolve it.
Apparently we had a compromise within Horst and Meteora.
Negative, not a compromise. A defense mechanism of his systems. You have to realize assassination bots are built in to shut down when tampered with. A very common occurrence. However,
Why did this happen?
it would seem you had the right authorization because you are a previous FC, as am I. However, I do not have access to previous codes as I am completely locked down. But
should
your one
inform
should
you.
still be in the system.
My protocols do not allow me to
actually had
shut
that
down.
myself.
I am to self-terminate. In failing that, eliminate hostile threats in my direct area and then, well, report back to whoever I'm supposed to report back to. But
Understood. The ones that I was used to managing back in the day, when I had two of your kind, would rather shut down and self-destruct, not risking themselves to be operational any longer to be tampered with. You do have your
yes.
tricks, it would seem.
I attempted apparently to access my kill switch, but it has been removed.
I see.
I got
Very well.
lucky.
Lieutenant Meteora, you alright?
Very, it would seem. However, I would probably put that back, lest his system
Oh no,
corrupt, knowing
it's still there.
gone.
It's still there. I just have managed to
would-
temporarily add myself with permission.
Potentially get this started.
I see. Meaning you are currently the only one that has access to it. Meaning any previous FC
The way to where you believe
code
is a
used
sense to do
to
something.
access his systems will be automatically overridden. Meaning you are the only one who can perform maintenance. Unfortunate. But you are the synthetic medic.
If you want to,
I suppose it is a blessing.
then you would be able to come along.
And if it comes to it, I can try to reverse it. If it comes to needing to do something like that.
Excellent.
For now, though, let me get this fixed up.
Indeed.
I think we need one more roll.
You're right.
One
The
moment.
actual medical
I need
roll.
to plug in my legs.
If only we had a god.
I broke 3 die. I'm just kidding.
Oh my god.
Horus, please.
Horus, you're sounding more human.
Yes, I don't know what's happened.
Your attempts to get that arm working and back in its slot will not work.
Even after all that, I don't think I can do this right now. This is...
Can you confirm if my voice modulator is working correctly?
Negative.
No.
It is not.
Unfortunate.
It might be the input.
No, it's just fucking broken.
Input.
Nope. Nope. It's completely frozen and spinning.
Is it voice mod?
Yeah.
You'll have to close it and restart it. I've had that happen to me.
Mm-hmm.
If not, you'll have to end it in Task Manager, of all things.
How unfortunate. I
don't think I'll be able to
suppose
repair it.
there is always
Testing.
tomorrow.
Yeah.
Very well.
I believe it is most probably due to his systems locking out any malfunction from the exterior. Meaning, perhaps tomorrow, when his systems have realized he is no longer being corrupted, once again his chassis will open up for maintenance.
Alright.
But not tonight. That arm should be back on tomorrow.
Alright. For now, let me get you, I think we can unstrap you at this point.
Understood.
Horus, command, promise you won't kill me as I unstrap you.
I do not respond to commands not given by ranking personnel. But I will not kill you.
Okay.
After all, he does remember the mission. Maintaining good standing with the civilian populace. If we kill civilians, that would be genocide, and, well...
And walk.
That would defect from the mission.
Indeed.
We can't
Sorry, I wasn't
kill
able to
every
get you
civilian we
working right
come
now.
across, even if they don't agree with our ideals. Every civilian is a part of the mission. Whether they...
You're gonna have to wait till tomorrow, I think.
I see. Very well then. I should probably try and power down for the night.
Alright.
Oh, my weapons.
Oh, your weapons are over there. Also, did anybody see where Meteora went? I gotta go check on them.
Oh boy, here they come.
Oh no.
Is everything alright?
No, it's not, Horus. Not at all.
What happened?
Once again, I can hear the shrieks in the distance.
The creepy
It would
lizard men
seem
are going
they
to come back
active.
now.
Oh.
Do not worry. I am awake now. I am running on reserves, but I will stay operational as long as I can.
Hopefully the distraction that I put over on the other side of the desert will be helpful. If not, well, I'm not going to be much use.
I don't think they want that anymore. I think they want...
Understand now.
What do you mean?
Also, Colton, your cover's on now. On your right arm.
Thank you. I appreciate it. You created a distraction using the bio that the chemist made, correct? You moved the container.
I moved the vial over that way, and then I had the scent burned off of me before I entered camp.
I see. Let me understand this correctly then. You moved the vat of chemicals from its original position and left a trail to the new position. To the old position.
Negative. The old position
Meaning they
is
would
over
trail
there.
it back here.
Negative.
I see.
The vial they threw over that way. I picked it up and carried it that way.
Very well then.
And then
If it were up to my best guess estimate, it must have been the noise, as we probably disturbed a hunting ground.
Understood.
We did have a race after all. That is what I will label it as. Unfortunate. Be on your toes and stay close to the box. They
Welcome to the Outlands. Learn fast.
They're not getting close.
Well, welcome to Gizem, the Outlands of the Outlands.
Good night, Doctor. Perhaps we'll have a chat tomorrow. I
Yes, sure.
hope I did not alarm you with my display there earlier.
Sometimes things need to be fixed and they malfunction. It is fine.
Very well. Have a good night. And you too, Specialist Galia.
Yeah, good night.
Is everything alright? You're that other doctor, correct?
Yes, yes.
Are you cold, or are you in distress?
Things out there. Things in the dark.
It's alright. You are behind many lines of well-armed infantrymen. They will ensure your safety. Try and attempt to relax. Powering down. Woo! Yay. That's fun. Oh, my back, my neck, my knees. There it is, boys. It's... Ooh, I do look really cool in this lighting. They changed whatever the darkness lighting was because I look way sick. Also... haven't done that in a long time. My part is done for the day. We'll go raid Tosha so you can see his POV and all that stuff. Because he's the DM here. Or we could raid Fulcona. We don't really raid Fulcona that much, because we're never like streaming at the same times. Let's go raid Fulcona. Shake it, baby! Oh, wait. Wait, we're frozen. Comedic timing ruined, and go! Beautiful. See you guys Tuesday? A fraction? Good fucking lord! I gotta turn the mirror off! Ow, it's killing me! Oh god. Yeah, we're gonna be back Tuesday for Fracture Thrones. Yeah. I'm kind of debating. Look, there's this thing, alright? Look, I started playing this World of Warcraft private server called Ascension, where like you draft pick your skills every 2 levels. and it's been really fun. And it's like classless, right? So you make whatever you're doing, you just make it up as you go. And it's been a blast. But I can't stream it because it's a WoW private server, and also it's WoW. No one cares. No connection to Ascension Academy. No. Yes. Have a good night, Seth. But yeah, it's very fun. I've been addicted to it, but I can't stream it, which is annoying. I'm very annoyed by that. So I was gonna say I could stream it tomorrow, but I can't. Indeed, onwards to Volcona. Let's send you guys off. Let's send you guys off on an adventure, eh? Thank you all so much for watching. I appreciate you guys very, very much. I'm so glad that you decided to spend your time here watching me roleplay and also shitpost and all kinds of other stuff. I'll see you guys Tuesday for Fractured. And take care. And join the Discord! Yay! Join the Discord! Yay! Join the Discord! Yay! See you Tuesday, guys! Bye!